That's what it should be like all the time. This is how we rock and roll. We are KH No Filter Football. We are here for Chelsea premium content. We're here. We're not going to pussyfoot around. We're going to say it how it is. And if you're here, you're locked in. Thank you very much. Like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. We are one sub away from 1.2k subs. One sub away. I don't know. Links are in the description. Twitter, Discord, YouTube. Marshall's YouTube channel is in there. Marshalldbdx is in there. You want to donate to the channel, you can do through super chat function. That's you can do that. We're not forcing you asking to do that. There's an option if you want to do that. As you may have seen by the title, we're going to cover a lot in this video. Send in your chats, questions, whatever you want to do. Thank you very much. We're here with Real Chris. How you doing, bro?
Hey, I'm doing good today. You know, Chelsea looking good. United just signed a pensioner. Life's good.
Marshall, how you doing, mate? I mean, on mute. Can't hear you, bro. Nope. You're going to jump back in and out.
Well, Marshall, you got sign language. I can translate for you.
No, don't. Yeah, exactly. Marshall, jump back in and out.
Hello. There we go. My mic is disconnected really weird. Okay, that was weird. I was just saying how I'm more like a fucking war veteran, man. Jesus Christ, like, I'm not a pensioner. He's gonna knock on your door right now and fucking crack your head with his thighs.
He's old. He's 37. He's 37.
He's old, but he could probably beat you in many ways.
He's 36.
Oh, we're doing this again? They did it to Lukaku, so now we're gonna do it to Ronaldo.
Yeah,
he's 40 basically. He's basically 40.
Yeah, why not? They did Lukaku.
KH stands for Kai Heisel, is his initials, so it's Kai. Thank you, Taddy. Big up, C and Leicester. Hive Hater, Real Happy, Chris, and Ridiculous Agendas, Marshall. Oh my god. Kai Havertz, thank you very much. It doesn't stand for Kai Havertz, it stands for this man right here, Kai Heisel, in the building. Daniel, thank you very much. Thank you very much. CC Tottenham fans are in Discord. Thank you. Go AM. Ronaldo is getting locked up in the EPL. Worst. Oh my god. Worse than Mendy after court. Go AM. You are goated, my friend. So, does anyone have any particular thing they want to kick off with, or just discuss?
I think it's safe to say we should start off with
turn your notification bells on as well. That's what you should do.
If anything, actually, let's probably start off with the least eventful of the news, which is probably the fact that Zouma is finally off the books.
Zouma.
Sold to West Ham for 30 million euros, which is, you know what, fantastic, and I hope he gets the wage he wants. I know that was what was in the standstill for a long time. Yeah. And look, man, he's gonna do bits for West Ham. He's gonna help him out a lot because they need some help on the defense. Let's not lie. Dawson and you see, this is what I mean. They don't even have like recognized defenders. I can't even name the other one.
There's the Italian cornerback. I forgot his name.
They need help. They need help back there, and Zouma will really help him out, man. Ogbonna? Is it Ogbonna?
Ogbonna.
It is Ogbonna, right?
Yeah.
Ogbonna.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, they're decent defenders, but they're not, Zouma level, if you ask me. And let's get it right, man. Like, I don't want people disrespecting Zouma. Zuma's a top defender. He's just not the right fit for Chelsea. He's just not the right fit for Chelsea, and I'm sure you agree with that. Real Chris, the man, the myth, the real Chris.
Yeah, I agree. Like, in all fairness, I think Zouma at West Ham actually suits it because they defend, they rely on set pieces and everything. And Zouma, I think he just fits into all of that. Like, he can defend. He's got last-second challenges. We've seen it many times at Chelsea. Like, he comes from behind and just does a tackle. Even if you remember that Crystal Palace game where it just came out of nowhere, and Zouma just did a mad tackle, like, from nowhere. And West Ham are lucky to have someone like him. And you know what I'm going to dread? Zouma versus Chelsea, and he bangs in the header past us, because that can happen. And that can actually happen.
You know it's not going to happen, Chris?
Why?
Segue now. You know why it's not going to happen? Because he's going to be out-jumped by a new centre-back, Jules Kounde. So
if he gets out-jumped by Kounde, that'd be insane. Because Zuma's got a good jump as well, so I can't see it.
That's true. There we go. Yeah, so let's talk about it. Apparently Kounde is in France. He's been given permission to leave by Sevilla because his head's not in the game. Obviously, he's wanting this transfer to Chelsea to go through as quickly as possible. Do we now see Kounde eventually signing for Chelsea? Or is there a chance he may not sign for Chelsea?
I think he's definitely coming to Chelsea. Like, if you've seen all the reports and everything, like the agreement's done and the fee is done, apparently it's like 42 million. Like, I just think it's done, but like, it's one of those things. It's not like announced or like here. You don't see the here we go yet. Once we see the here we go, then yeah, you know it's officially announced pretty much.
Yeah.
But I just think
right?
I think Chelsea just taking their time with it. Honestly, like they're just like getting the right deal.
Even though they have 4 days left, real Chris.
Well, yeah, do you know? Yeah, and all fans, yeah, it's actually 4 days.
Take your time with it. 4 days left to it.
But in all fairness, do you remember it seemed like 60-something million, like Kounde's got cost? So Chelsea's narrowed it massively down.
It was 80 million.
It was 80 million euros.
80 million, yeah, like 67 million pounds or something,
and then
right?
there was a thing earlier this week that said we agreed 42 million pounds, 50 million euros. Father, we all know. If there's anyone who's trying to get something with Astrid, it's you. You've got like 8 burner accounts all subscribed to her channel, and you follow her on Twitter, and you tried to meet her at the Arsenal game, and you should change
for her. Hashtag in your name to in Astrid we trust.
Yeah,
Astrid I trust.
Oh my god!
In Astrid I bust. That's what it was.
Wherever Astrid goes, he gets violated.
Oh no! All right. It's consensual, allegedly.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. Here we go. Jester, please listen to what Jester said. He does speak a lot of logic. Trash talking Texan. Done deal for Kounde, said earlier this week. Yeah, Kounde should be a done deal. I think it's just literally. I think I'm of a mind that as soon as the announcement for Zouma is done, like either the same day or maybe like an hour later, they'll announce Kounde. I'm sort of in that mind of it.
It seems like they're taking they're waiting until the official announcement of Zouma before they go ahead and like officially announce Kounde, or I don't know. It's a strange one. They're gonna sign him. There's no way. Like all the speculation. It's very clear that we're interested in him and he's interested in us. You know, he was gonna go to Spurs about like 2 weeks ago, wasn't he? 3 weeks ago?
No, I think it was like a month ago.
Okay, that's how fucked up my days are.
He always said he didn't want to. Apparently, the report said he didn't want to. He wanted to play for a club in the Champions League.
Yeah.
So
and he's never going to get that opportunity at Spurs.
Yeah.
You know, if we don't get a midfielder, we've got Kounde. He can play midfield too. So.
No, let's not do that. I don't want to do that.
We got some fillers
that play there. You know.
Why not?
If anyone's gonna play midfield, it's gonna be Chalobah. Or we have Ruben Loftus-Cheek that hasn't moved yet, and then we don't know what's happening with Ampadu. Like, there's still options. I feel like
Ampadu is never gonna play.
You never know. These last 4 days, I feel like are gonna be hectic because I feel like Chelsea are gonna try to move out as many people as possible. Yes. And speaking of moving out people, what's going on with this Andrin thing? Is that like confirmed? It's done.
That's the player.
It's not done.
Yeah,
it's not done. I think there's an offer on the table for 10 million euros and a 5-year contract. I think Andrin's just thinking it over. We will be discussing that, Jester. Don't worry about that. But yeah, another one out. I want to see what they're doing with Barkley. Baba Rahman's gone to Reading on loan. I want to see what they do with Barkley and see if they can get Drinkwater out anywhere at all. How is Ole going to handle penalty taker arguments between Ronaldo?
We'll get there. We'll get there. But I think that's a very good point you brought up. I mean, when you look at our squad depth last season and how bloated it was versus this season, we did Marina, round of applause for Marina. She did a phenomenal job in trimming the amount of fat that we had surrounding the club. Like we sent out a lot of players, a lot, and now we only have to deal with Drinkwater, Barkley. And then we have to see what's going to happen with Ruben Loftus-Cheek as well as Ampadu, you know, where their futures are going. And Andrew, too, where their futures are going to go. And personally, if you ask me, if we do sell Tino, I really do want there to be a buyback clause. Because I personally do not like the fact that they're trying to get rid of Tino, or if Tino goes on a permanent, I would like to see him play in this team. I feel like there is a spot for him in the future. You know, we don't have to just build for the future in the center back position. I think we have to also build for the future in attack as well. Even though our attack is relatively young, but I feel like there are some players that are just not cutting it, you know?
Yeah, so I think we're going to see that, hopefully. Let's move on to Saul Niguez. That deal is off. As Prime puts it here, this was tweeted out. Atletico Madrid midfielder Saul Niguez has decided against a move to Chelsea this transfer window after he was not given assurance of regular playing time by Thomas Tuchel. Why would he think he's coming in and getting anywhere? If I just say, why does he think at this moment he's going to come in and get regular playing time over Jorginho or Kounde? I'm not even mentioning Kovacic. I don't understand that. Surely he can't be that. Do you know what I mean? Because he's
Does he realise we won the Champions League? Does he realise that?
I know. Yeah, I got that. Thanks, Prime. Yeah, so it's very, very weird. Back here,
and literally, Kante won player tournament, didn't he? Of midfielder, and
but just the fact that he thinks he's not coming in because he's already not getting regular playing time at Atletico Madrid. Why does he think he's going to get regular playing time at
forget about him.
Yeah, but it's like, surely you do know it's a squad game. We know we want to add a midfielder. We wanted to add you, but at the moment you're definitely not getting over Kante or Jorginho if they're fit at this moment in time.
Kovacic is a shout over as well.
And you're probably behind Kovacic because Kovacic is a regular there and trusted more by the manager. So why do you think you're going to get over them three to begin with?
How about he just actually proves his worth and actually show on the pitch, but instead of just crying about it, I want to be a starter or have a bit of game time regardless. Yeah. And he's a lone player.
See, but you guys are saying it right there, and this is why I'm thinking that there's a possibility that we just don't go for a midfielder at all and just stick with what we have in Ruben, Ampadu, or Chalobah. That's what I mean. I don't think so because take into consideration we're only buying a midfielder as a backup contingency plan for if either Kante, Kova, or Jorginho get injured, which is bound to happen. Knowing Kante, he'll probably get injured for a while, and we can't have Kova, Jorginho be the pivot every single game considering the hectic schedule that we have, you know? So the person coming in obviously has to know. Well, that's what I mean, though. But the fourth midfielder obviously has to know that he's going to be forced choice. He's going to be benched more often than not, and he's only going to be able to play based on the play time and the fitness levels of the midfielders are in front of him. So when you think about that,
Matt Law confirms Saul is not off. Let me check that. But let me check that while I answer this question. It's like, why didn't anyone come in and go, you know what, have this mentality going, do you know what? All right, so at the moment, at the moment I am fourth choice. I'm going to be fourth choice, right? Because they're the European champions. Yeah. In that pivot at the moment, you can only play two players. I'm going to be behind three before I even get there. Why not have the mentality and go, do you know what? I'm going to work my arse off. I'm going to make sure I'm in that because I know it's going to be rotated. Why don't they have that? Because it's not as if we're buying him and he's had a magnificent season at Atletico Madrid. Because then I could go, yeah, I understand why he's saying it. He's been out of the Atletico Madrid team for the past year. And I rate him. I think he's good. But, I just don't understand that. And it's like, Saul, you're a very good player, but you're in no position to demand yourself going straight into the first team. It's just not going to happen.
Guys,
that's what I mean, though. It's a tough position. Go for it, Will.
Will.
Have I missed any news where I've been out? I've in the last hour. Have I missed anything?
But now just going to Chelsea, I heard, but
All right. But
we brought back Eden Hazard in response.
With the Saul thing, from the report I heard, it might be wrong. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. It said that we've actually pulled out and not him.
Yeah. Well, there's different things.
We probably stormed due to a little bit of training and ran away.
Apparently, he didn't want to come because there's a report that Thomas Tuchel couldn't guarantee him regular football, which I think is very strange. Why would
I think that's true.
Why would anyone promise him that?
But that's the thing, though. Like, I don't think it's too far fetched to think that. Like,
but even
let's say
United,
we didn't.
he's not guaranteed it.
Well, yeah, but United is a different situation because you're talking like Fred, McTominay. He's going to get the chance, and if he gets the chance, he's probably going to hold on to it. Whereas if he goes to Chelsea, when is Saul going to get the chance to really prove himself? When is he going to get
hang on.
What'd you find?
According to PYS, he's quoting a Telegraph report from Matt Law. Saul Niguez to Chelsea is not off. Negotiations are continuing. And Jules Kounde did fly to Paris today. We already knew that. So apparently
the law
it's not spoken. Off. Matt Law spoke. So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't fight the law on that one, and he'll win. But yeah. So apparently it's not off. I mean, this is like the Zouma thing. Remember the Zouma thing the other night?
Yeah.
And like the Kounde news.
Yeah, they couldn't.
It's very strange.
Well, I mean, it's the thing. That's that little part of the loan where it's like either we get him on a permanent or we get with the option to buy. Which, personally, me, if I were Chelsea, option to buy all the way because you don't want to commit to a player and then you have like this player that now is on your wage after you worked so hard to get all these wages fixed and out and stuff for all these signings, and then what happens when Gilmore comes back? Like. I rather the option to buy. Let's see how Saul does on the team, and if he becomes second choice midfielder, good for him. But I just don't see it. I mean, we have to see it. You have to take into consideration too Gilmore coming back at the end of the season.
Let me just say something, Taddy. PYS is just quoting a Telegraph report from Matt Law. He's not saying it himself. I know PYS may have said something like many of the reporters have said. So you just have to take it with a pinch of salt. It's just exciting to read. Second of all, I'm still of the mind that the main issue of holding this up is the option or obligation to buy.
Yeah,
I still think that is holding it up because I don't think Chelsea want to go in, and they shouldn't either, with an obligation to buy. If he's crap, I don't want to spend 40 million euros on him next summer. That's what I think the sticking point is. That's what I mean. But he's just not. No, I don't care. He's not Prem proven. He's not Chelsea proven.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's not Chelsea proven for me.
It depends what Saul we're getting, because if we get between 2017 to 2020 Saul, I 100% think 34 million would be a good deal from next summer if he's really good. If we're getting 2020 to 21 Saul, then we shouldn't buy him out. So
we should ship him back, right?
Back. Jesus Christ.
Maybe not in that term, Chris, but yeah, pretty much.
We send him back to the club. No, let's say that.
Yeah.
Please.
He's not said anything for 5 minutes and he comes out with that.
You're something special, Chris.
The Saul News keeps.
We know what he thinks.
What do you think, Chris?
Sorry?
Oh my
God.
I didn't actually hear that time.
We should print out a T-shirt for you.
Once per stream.
What?
I didn't say that. I said sorry.
Real Chris, the Saul News. We've got another report of the Saul News that apparently the deal's not off. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I ain't seen. I ain't been on Twitter last few hours, so I ain't seen properly. But I'm going off what you guys are saying. So if he's off, he's off. Well, I believe what you guys are saying. If he's not off, he's not off. To me, he's a fourth option if he does come to Chelsea. He doesn't actually have the right to demand start at Chelsea. We are Champions League winners. We're a good team. We got Jorginho and Kante, and then we got Kovacic to fight for it. So if he's not happy with that, then he can stay at Atletico Madrid. Just sitting there on the bench or something. I don't know.
Jester, from what I heard, Jester, from what I've read, it's because he wants to he'd rather work with Chelsea and Tuchel over the next 2 weeks or so, instead of going with the under 21.
The hell's
Did he
wrong
say
with
that
your
himself?
mic? What the hell's wrong
My
with your
mic?
No?
Is it fine?
Your voice is going like this.
Is it?
Or
No?
is that just me?
That's
That's
just
just
you.
you.
Just
It's
you.
just me. Sorry. It was coming in like. Anyway, yeah. Does anyone know why Cho
Is it okay
turned
now?
down?
I know why.
Yeah, Cho.
It's because
Will just said it. Cho
Yeah.
said he wanted to develop himself back at Chelsea. Are we? Do we think the Tchouaméni deal is still a possibility this summer?
yes, I do.
I honestly, this is in my logic, we buy that, well not buy, we loan that Saul guy, however you say his name, yeah. We'll loan him out, we'll buy Tchouaméni, loan him back to, where's he from again? Where's he from?
Monaco.
Monaco.
Monaco,
That's
that's
not
it,
gonna
yeah.
happen, though, Chris. That's not
But
gonna
like,
happen. Do you know why it's
we've
not gonna
done that
happen, though?
before, and I've seen other
But-
clubs do it as well, but it makes
But do you know
sense
why
if
it's
you
not
did
going to
that.
happen? It
Why?
doesn't make sense for all parties involved, though, because Saul is not going to come
Okay.
to Chelsea on just a year loan. He needs some reassurance. He's not going to move from Spain, which is his home country.
We'll have the option to
Just
buy, you know?
I'll be back.
with the yeah. I mean, Chris,
Yeah,
if there's
yeah.
an option to buy, I can see it. If you play
We
shit,
have
then
we have the PR open option to buy on him.
yeah. If we have an
Right.
option to buy, I get what you're saying. But if not, I don't see.
There we go.
There's no way we get
Guys,
Saul on a loan without an option.
I'll be honest with you. I really don't think we're gonna go for a midfielder anymore. Like, I mean,
Oh.
yeah, it really depends on this whole thing. Like the fact that it's a loan is what's making it like possible because that means Chelsea don't have to pay a fee. They just put the wages on their books and that's it. Like that solves like a big issue. But I'm inclined to think that we're just gonna look in-house and just play it like fingers crossed that most of our midfielders will stay fit and we only depend on Kounde for the big games and Jorginho, Kovacic, and Kounde will rotate and that will carry us for the most part for most of the season because I think we can get away with that. I really think we can get away with that and have a fourth midfielder
honestly,
as
I honestly think Tuchel. I honestly think Tuchel wants and needs another midfielder. I'm sorry. I don't trust Ruben Loftus-Cheek or Ampadu. I'm sorry. I just don't. Doesn't feel any confidence at all. I think we need another midfielder.
But even for those like small games, like the games against
sorry.
like, Norwich and all that, you know.
Can I have a
Before
little
you-
rant over this, guys?
Before
I've
you
not had a
rant, Will, I'm gonna say by Ampadu, yeah, he ain't good enough for Chelsea. If he ain't good enough for Wales,
That's
he
a
ain't good
Welshman
enough for Chelsea.
talking.
I don't think it's going to be Ampadu. I think it's going to be either Chalobah or Ruben. But I just think for the games like the Brentfords, the Watfords, the games where we don't need our top midfield, I think it'll be okay to just put in our fourth choice, which could be Ampadu or Ruben.
I honestly, I'm gonna have a rant here.
Not Ampadu. I meant Chalobah. Go for it.
I've not had one in a
Have your
while.
rant.
Okay, I've not had one in a while. If we want to win this Premier League, we do need to have at least a Tchouaméni and Kovacic as our backups because there's no way. Even against Brentford, I do not want to see Ethan Ampadu on that pitch. He is not good enough. He's not good enough. I'm sorry. If you want to challenge for a title, even in those little games, if there's little weaknesses in this team which a team can go at, we are still under threat.
Yeah.
Ruben is fine in cup games. In FA Cup, fine. He's experienced enough. He can dribble well. We've seen what he can do to a certain extent. Not as consistency because as injuries, But Ampadu is not proven at all. I'm not saying he will be. I'm not saying he won't be good in the future. He's still very young. He obviously has a bit of talent about him. But as of right now, I do not want him playing for Chelsea this season. It can't happen, especially
What about Chalobah though?
Chalobah, I would be more comfortable with, but even then, I still would prefer a midfielder coming in.
That's the thing, though,
would
guys.
rather
I think,
Chalobah.
me personally, the way I'm seeing it is that look at how we performed last year with Tuchel and how often Gilmore played. We barely needed to use Gilmore up until Jorginho wasn't fit and Kounde wasn't fit. And that's when we had to use Gilmore, We even used Mount in a double pivot before we used Gilmore for Tuchel. I just think that it's very good. It's going to be very seldom, even in the cup games, guys. I'm also considering the cup games and all that stuff, the FA Cup and all that. I really think even in those early games, we really only need the fourth midfielder to as a placeholder for those cup games that we don't want to use our starting midfielders. You know, I don't think we need that too much.
What you said, I think, undoes your argument. Like, we only brought Gilmour in. The reason he had to bring Gilmour in, Kovacic was injured, and he had the risk of injuring either Jorginho or Kante, because there are only 2 left. If we had another midfielder in there, an experienced person, like a Saul Niguez, or something like that, or
even a Tchouaméni,
or Tchouaméni, something like just another option.
Guys, you've actually got about one more option.
Hang on. Or we could easily rotate. That's what I keep telling people. It's like this squad. Tuchel wants to keep rotating. He doesn't want to put. He knows Kante is not going to play a lot of
every game,
big, like 40 games this year.
We need him for the big games.
He's just not going to. We can't, and we shouldn't have to. We should be wrapping Kante in vibranium bubble wrap. Okay, that's what should be wrapping him in. Okay, and that's a Black Panther reference.
I swear to God, real Chris, if you say drink water,
Bakayoko, don't you dare say Bakayoko.
Well, Chris. You talk about experience. Well, you talk about experience. He's a Premier League winner.
Are you
not drink water?
You can have him. You can have him. We don't care about that Mickey Mouse League Cup anyway. We can put him there.
No, wait, Chris. Wait a minute. Going on to Marshall's point as well, and Andrew's point about Gilmour. Gilmour is way better than Ampadu. He's way better than him as well.
Yeah.
So if you're
so ignore Ampadu. I'm just saying, like,
even Ruben, I think Gilmour's better. I honestly think Gilmour's better.
Ooh, I don't know.
But that's nothing against Ruben. I just think Gilmour's a very good player. That's nothing against Ruben.
No, I think Gilmour's a great player too. If we can get the loan, I'm all for it. But paying 40 mil or 20 mil for a fourth backup, I don't know. I want Tchouaméni. Don't get me wrong. I want Tchouaméni. Monaco want to keep him another season. That might change completely considering they're not in Champions League anymore. And I don't know. But I would like the fourth midfielder option. I just don't know.
Listen, I've always thought the Gilmour loan was needed. Yeah? Whether Norwich is the right club or not, that's the big concern. Okay, but it only makes sense if we bring in another midfielder.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's why I will back people that have a problem with the Gilmour thing. If we don't bring in someone not like someone from coming back from loan or stuff like that. I mean someone of significance to replace him. Otherwise, I would have kept Gilmour and had him in the rotation because I think he is good enough for the rotation.
Let me ask you guys something.
Maybe not to start every game, but for the rotation itself.
Let me ask you guys something. What happens to Gilmour when he comes back from loan and we get Tchouaméni?
I think they'll play together in the future. I don't know if it'll be next season.
I think Kovacic. I seriously think Kovacic will be sold next summer.
I could see it. Sadly, I like Kovacic a lot,
I could see it.
I don't.
Jorginho is not agreed. Jorginho, there's rumours. Jorginho has not agreed any new contract, and there's no news on that yet. He might go as well. He's approaching 30. You know, he's done all he can here. He's one of the biggest clubs. Imagine if we win the Premier League. What can we really? Would we really begrudge Jorginho if he goes? I've won the European Cup and the Premier League,
and the Europa League as well.
Club.
Yeah.
Is there anything really I need to do? I want to go home.
Go AM.
Hang on, I'll get to go AM.
Fucking go AM.
Hey,
he would win all the big important trophies then.
By the way, 22 people locked in. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We know it's late on a Friday, but thank you very much. Like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. I think we just hit 1.2k subs, so thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that.
The links are to Discord, Twitter, Marshall's YouTube channel in the description below. And if you wish to donate, you can do. But thank you very much.
I honestly think Gilmour and Tchouaméni in the future as a partnership could be amazing. Because Gilmour is not quite a 6 yet. I wouldn't say he's a 6. I'd say he's more of an 8 at the moment. But he has all the qualities to be moulded into the perfect 6 under the right coach. And if you've got Tchouaméni, whose numbers defensively are very similar to Kante's defensively, I can't see what can go wrong.
So we can have the new Kante and Jorginho, you're saying?
Exactly.
A new Kante
essentially, in some form. I don't know if Gilmour can. I don't know if Gilmour can do a Jorginho job. But we'll see.
I think he can be molded.
He's got potential.
I don't know yet, but
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't see it happening. We'll see what happens. We got 4 days left to the window. It's looking likely as Saul maybe, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's get Kounde across the line first, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we do get that fourth midfielder.
Sure. Okay. We'll probably come back and discuss that a bit later anyway.
Yeah.
Sammy, thank you very much, bro. Lovely to see you. Yeah. Let's read the numbers. But let's move on to what should have been, and I think for most sound, logical Chelsea fans it was. Midweek, we'll discuss the Champions League draw a bit later, but obviously that took place. But on the men's side, with the award, there were 6 awards. Chelsea won 4 of them. 4 of them. And for the first time ever, one of our players won Uefa Player
Elite
of
Club.
the Year. Elite Club. So, Mendy,
Only the best.
my goalkeeper.
I was surprised.
I'm
I was actually
I'm
surprised.
confused,
I'm
Andrew.
not gonna
I'm
lie.
confused. I thought he's Chelsea's
I wasn't.
goalkeeper.
My
I wasn't
goalkeeper
surprised. I wasn't surprised that Mendy won
I
it.
thought Ederson was going to beat him out of it. Just
No,
'cause he's
not
Ederson.
remember, look at it. Champions League goalkeeper of the season.
Guys, did you
he
see the
conceded
vote?
2 goals.
Did you see the,
kept 9 clean sheets.
Did you see the votes
Jesus.
as well? Mendy got like 70% of the vote. It's like a
Yeah.
landslide.
But he won that. Defender went to Diaz. Argument. It's an argument can be made whether he got that or not, whether he deserved it.
Yeah.
Midfielder, Champions
Prime.
League midfielder, could only go to Kante.
Yeah.
Second leg man of the match, quarter final. Both legs, semi-final man of the match, and final man of the match. It can
Yeah.
only go to Kante. Okay.
Yeah, it could only go to Conte.
Striker, it went to Haaland. Real struggle for the strikers this year because
I just changed it to forward, and I would have given it to Riyad Mahrez as a forward.
fine, but Haaland gets it. And coach of the year, it had to be Thomas Tuchel. It wasn't going to be anyone else. Man, yes, he did. And then overall UEFA Player of the Year was Jorginho, and rightly so. But for some reason,
Eat shit, Jorginho hates.
yeah, for some reason, in this fan base, people couldn't read. So they went, well, why Kante midfielder of the year, he didn't get UEFA? I tell you why Kante didn't get it. He's a magnificent player and had a great Champions League run. But Jorginho not only was a vital part of the Champions League winning team, he was a vital part of Italy winning the Euros. And without him in either
Which is
side,
hosted by UEFA.
Chelsea may have still won the Champions League. I'm not 100%. I can't be 100% sure about that. But Italy would not have won the Euros without Jorginho. Okay? So, and also, why are you arguing Chelsea are winning these awards?
Yeah.
So why does it matter who wins it? You know, that's why when I say that's when I say that the only thing you should be concerned about in this fan base is Chelsea, not who your favourite player is and who you don't like. So that's why I say if you're in a hive or you're representing a player just by that, that means your priorities for this club are wrong. Okay?
Yeah.
It should be Chelsea no matter what. If Alonso had won Defender of the Year, I am not going to go on Twitter and run him down.
Exactly.
I'm
Do you know what I
just
mean?
questioning football at that point.
I would as well.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. I would.
I think what's going on here.
Respect Alonso. Respect Alonso.
With
stop.
simulation that's happening.
That's my whole point. There's some of the stuff I saw on Twitter from I won't be lazy. They are Chelsea fans, fine, but some of them I saw was just absolutely ridiculous. You know, running him down. You know, saying he wasn't good enough, saying he didn't deserve it.
Shut up.
I know it got me so annoyed. That's why.
You know what, Andrew?
That's why I went on a flame
you know what?
barrage and just had a go at these.
Do you know what,
It's
though,
just
Andrew?
annoying. Just annoying.
Jorginho has a message to all the haters. Thank you for motivating him, yeah? Thank you.
Hang on, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
They motivate him to work even more.
Yeah.
So fuck you, Jorginho haters, and suck Jorginho's dick, you piece of shit.
Sure. Very
Bro,
much
but
so.
this is what I mean, though. Like, I see some of these agendas, and I see some people saying, like, no matter what Jorginho wins, I still have an agenda against him. I don't care and all this stuff. He can be man. And it's like, okay, that's the point where you
Love it.
start denying the truth. just to support your agenda. There's facts, there's the truth, and then there's just you being deluded and ignoring the truth on purpose. You can't listen to these people with agendas.
It's like Soonest agenda type.
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So please, fuck off. Go back under the rock you were, because let's get it right. When Jorginho was announced as the UEFA Player of the Year, fucking all those Jorginho haters they went back under the rock. You didn't hear a damn thing from. At least I didn't hear a damn thing from people. Yeah, I know you. You got to the toxic side of Twitter over there, Andrew. But I feel like a lot of people were a lot quieter.
It was just hold
on, guys. You hear that? Do you hear that?
What?
It's Jorginho silencing the haters.
Jester's just sent me a thing. Thank you very much, Jester. So, absolute Chelsea report is via Matt Law. Chelsea are attempting to conclude a deal with Jules Kounde, who flew to France, said the travelling Sevilla squad on Friday, and negotiations are continuing over Saul Niguez.
Kounde France.
So
Kounde's putting pressure on them. Fair play.
Basically, Kounde was released with permission by the Sevilla squad, by the Sevilla management, whatever you want to call them. And, so I presume that's going to get done.
Yeah, me too.
But thank you very much, Jester. We do appreciate it, man.
Cheers, Jester. One more thing. Jorginho is now officially world class in my eyes. You don't win UEFA Player of the Year.
Yeah, I agree.
Not be world class.
I agree. I was thinking that yesterday too. I agree, and in my eyes too, I think he goes down as a Chelsea legend.
Yeah, I agree with you.
He has to
honestly.
At this point.
When he wins the Premier League, there's no argument to it.
Does this now mean he's a certainty for the Ballon d'Or?
He'll be second. So. Messi's going to win it, unfortunately. But
I don't think Messi's going to win it.
You know what?
He won Copa America.
Yeah, but he wasn't even key for them winning it.
I know, but he'll win it though. And it's just what it is. It's sad. But
you know the Jorginho Ballon d'Or.
Has more of an argument to win Ballon d'Or than Messi. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, he does.
Chelsea fans have been saying months ago, Jorginho for Ballon d'Or. Maybe it's a little joke and everything, but you can see all the rivals. I tweeted about a few times as well, Manchester United fans, Liverpool fans, Arsenal fans saying, Jorginho at Ballon d'Or, tennis or something like that. And now it's actually maybe an actual debate. He could be Ballon d'Or because he's done so much this year, and it's crazy.
Look at the trophy case he just racked up in less than
I don't see Ronaldo and Messi. Messi might, Messi might, but Ronaldo won't.
Messi won the Copa America.
Do you know what's brilliant as well with
Jorginho won the Euros?
Do you know what's brilliant as well with Jorginho? The fact that age won't make him decline because he's not quick. He doesn't have to rely on his 100%. Physical attributes anyway, so he won't decline for a very long time. So he's here to stay, motherfuckers. That's what I'm going to say. He's here to stay.
I'm so glad. C100, I'm so glad
we appreciate you, C100.
I'm so glad you didn't put that as a super chat, so I had to read it out.
Copy and paste it. Go on. Copy and paste it.
And that's what I was saying about Jorginho. He can last like a Sergio Busquets for Barcelona, for Chelsea, maybe. But people are saying he might get
much better version of Sergio.
Well, yeah, maybe. And people say he might want to go back to Italy, but if he doesn't, he can stay here to 36 easily, and that because he doesn't need the space.
As well with that, I feel like yesterday was actually a big day for midfielders that aren't known for goals and assists, and just players in general that aren't known for goals and assists. Because I feel like if Jorginho can win that award, hopefully in the future, other midfielders similar to Jorginho that don't get double digits in goals and assists, but are still so important to their team and they make their teams tick, will have a chance of winning it. So it's a great day.
No, it's good. Well done to Jorginho. And
Kante and Mendy.
Everyone knows what I thought of Jorginho in January.
Yeah.
I think I've been probably one of his biggest defenders over the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Listen,
I think all of us here at one point during that Lampard reign, we were very critical of Jorginho. I certainly was. I was very critical of Jorginho. I didn't see a place for him in the squad, and I just didn't think he was a good fit anymore. And I didn't want him out of the club, but I figured maybe it's time to sell him off and get another midfielder. But under Tuchel, being played appropriately, he has stepped up, and he has stepped up on the world stage even.
To be fair, Andrew can vouch for me. Even through Lampard, I was back in Jorginho, wasn't I, Andrew?
That's true, you were.
Same here.
let's go back to possible goings out. There's been a lot of reports over the last few hours about possible Atalanta being linked with Cho, who I know Jester loves. Callum Hudson-Odoi. We all know that. So
does Kai.
Big fan. Kai's a massive fan of Callum Hudson-Odoi, as we know.
Yeah.
Is this? Do we see any validity in this? Is it just paper talk, and if it is true, are we against him leaving the club, whether it's on loan or a permanent deal? Marshall.
I'll be honest. I'm worried for Cho. Like I'm actually concerned for this kid's future because let's get it right. Now that Lukaku is in the squad, there's a lot less space in that attacking third for Cho to get in. So we're talking Cho has to get in over Mount, over Havertz, over Werder, over Ziyech. And depending on what players we keep, you could even consider maybe like a Loftus-Cheek and an Andrew. Like there's players, there's competition. There's a lot of competition in that attacking third now. And then when you look at the right wing back position, you saw the performance that Reece James had. You saw that Tuchel plays even Aspie at the right wing back still. I thought he was going to stop doing that because he's getting up there in age. But with Chalobah doing so well at right center back, maybe there might be games where we see Chalobah at the right center back and Aspie at the right wing back. So I am getting concerned for this kid. I forgot to mention Ziyech before too. I'm sorry. But I am starting to get concerned for this kid because where the hell is he going to get playtime? Like seriously, let's be honest. Where is he going to get playtime now? There's barely any room. Like training matches and maybe club matches, like the Carabao and early stages of the FA Cup. Where are we going to fit this kid? And it's not that I'm saying. Oh, hold on, just real quick. It's not that I'm saying I don't think he deserves it. I would like to see Cho play that right wing back position more often than not, and preserve Aspie's legs and just keep it right center back. But I don't think Tuchel is thinking the same thing. I just think it's good. I think the same thing that happened to Tammy is on the verge of happening to Callum Hudson-Odoi. And for the sake of his future, I really think he needs to go out and get a loan. He needs playtime. He needs playtime.
I think you're right. I think if it's a loan, I think Chelsea, because I don't blame him for signing this contract. This is Chelsea's fault for offering that contract.
It's his brother's fault for trying to ask for that much money.
What I will say is this. I just think they need to say to him, they need to have this in mind. We're going to send you out on loan because we'll think it will help you develop, whether it's a 1 year or 2 year loan, something like that, right? But we're going to have to pay all your wages. Yeah? We're just going to have to do it. I know they don't want to do it, but I think they would. No, hang on. I'll get to Justice in there.
That's so many attackers we have, though. You know what I mean? Like I can't name them all. Like there's so many.
I think if he goes to we sell him, but with a buyback clause, and we sell him to like a Dortmund or an RB Leipzig or something like that, or an Ajax. Do you know? It's just. I just think he's just. I want him. I think he's very talented, but I'm with you, Marshall. As this squad is being developed, I just don't see where he gets the chances apart from potential League Cup, last group game of the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? I really don't. I just don't know where he gets the chance to make an impression or a decent impression.
It sucks too, because Will agree with me on this. You look at the left wing right now, or the left forward position. You have Timo, you have Mount, you have Pulisic. He can't even play his best position. Then you look at the right forward position. You got Kai Havertz, you have Ziyech, and I don't know, potentially whatever player you rotate there. And then you look at right wing back, Aspie and Reece have been dominating that right wing back position. And I don't know what it is. Like I'm hoping he does get
this, Marshall. If Livramento balls out,
we're going to
probably buy him back for 25 million.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
One.
And you know what? I want to move on to Will with this, but even if I think the most viable option is to sell with an option to buy back, because even we could say loan, and ideally a loan would be ideal, but let's be realistic. I think the issue with a loan for Callum Hudson-Odoi is that he is on such high wages for his age I don't think clubs want to pay that high
It'd
wage.
be that with the selling probably as well.
I
If
think
you
that
think about
they
it.
pay like 60k a week, and we paid over
Well,
60k.
okay then. So we say we'll pay half.
I don't
Yeah,
think
we'll pay
Atalanta would
half.
even pay that. I don't think they'd
I
want to pay
think-
even 60k. I think they'd want to
I think they
pay
will.
around 40.
I think they would for 60k.
I don't know. I mean, Marshall, as you said,
He's not exactly a complete shit footballer, Will. Like he,
No,
I get
not
it,
at
like,
all.
he does-
Are you, Chris? Why are you telling me that? You don't need to tell me that.
No, you need to tell Will that.
You don't need.
Yeah. Will
Sorry,
needs to
sorry
know.
for
He
that.
slanders
60k,
all the time.
60k is not exactly a lot of
No,
money,
but
is it? Like,
I think some of their star players are not even paid 60k. So that's what I mean. I think they might think it's a bit unfair, but I've actually been thinking about Hudson-Odoi. Not a lot, because that sounds weird, but I've been thinking about his potential future. And I was
Okay.
looking back on
Hang on, Will.
Is
Can I
it-
just say something?
Yeah.
Sorry. You weren't ignored. Nah, Kai is currently spending time with his dad. He hasn't seen in 2 years, and he'll be back next week. Slen's just taking a break. He's doing a lot of things with work in his own channel, but they're not gone. Okay, Kai can't be gone. It's his channel.
Sens might be on
so-
a space. Go and check.
And Slen's might be on the space. He's very addicted.
Yeah,
to
go
spaces
check
at
Twitter.
the
He's
moment.
probably on
Yeah.
Go
space
check
right
Twitter
now.
space, but still watch Tap This on somewhere as well.
Actually, let me check
Sorry,
right now.
Will. Go ahead, mate.
But I was really fucking deluded, wasn't I? I was really fucking deluded over some of the shit I said. I'm
About
not
Callum.
I'm not taking back what I say of how highly I rate him. But I'm trying to think of what is best for Chelsea and what's best for him, both at the same time. What's best for us? Get some of his wages off, but still pay a bit of it, and him getting game time. So I think a loan will be fine. I don't know about Atalanta though. I don't think Atalanta would be a good fit for him. I think they'd probably try and play him at wing back there. I don't want that to happen. If he's going to go out on loan, I think he's got to play on that left hand side. Whether that's at Leverkusen, whether that's in the French league at Monaco, whether that's somewhere else. I don't think I'm wrong about how good Callum will be, but I'm being realistic with the chances he's going to get. And some of the shit I said about who I wouldn't swap him for, it probably was retarded of me, if I can say that word. But
Do you take?
no.
Do you do what Jester does here? Take 29 million for him?
29 million? Absolutely not. I think that's an insult of an offer, especially in this day and age. English as well, so young, so
I say
much
it's worth
potential.
Minimum 50. I
Yeah.
think.
I'd
because how
definitely,
young he is, yeah.
I'd loan him
Can I
out.
just answer a question here from Taddy? Kounde, I presume, is in Paris. One, because he's French, and I think he was called up into the internationals. No, I just think he was called up into the international squad as well. So I think they've got home games in Paris, so that's why he's there. But yeah,
What's the questions people asking, like, why is players from their own country? Why are they their own country?
Oh, fucking.
It's a mad thing.
Guys,
is very-
why is a Norwegian in Norway? That's what I want to know. Fucking idiot.
Callum,
But yeah, 40 million bare minimum. Hassan says. I said netto. Now that might be another
asterisk
netto.
over his name, though. To be fair, because
He's coming back from an injury, so let's see how he does. Jester
But
says,
I'll take Greenwood over.
yeah, but
if
he's
a
a
large
striker. I would take.
says,
Yeah, go on.
if a large pizza is offered for Tappy, I'm biting somebody's hand off. Go in.
Yeah.
Jester says apparently his market value is 28.
But who determines what his market value is? A website.
Well, it's whoever.
Fucking
The value is whoever
transfermarket.com.
wants to buy it. Right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, although I say this for Callum, and I'm a massive fan of Callum, I would ideally want him to get some game time, but I'm being realistic. I also think I don't think the club will sell him. I don't think he's for sale as of right now. They'll loan him on. Maybe a loan would be great, but I think if Ziyech and Pulisic I've not been the greatest fan of. I've not been the greatest fan of Ziyech. Yeah, everyone knows that, but I'm giving him a clean slate. Pulisic, everyone knows I'm a massive fan of. If Pulisic and Ziyech don't perform this year, we could be having this conversation next year about Pulisic and Ziyech as well.
Maybe.
So I'm just going to say, I want Cho to do what's best for him and what's for Chelsea, so a loan might be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean? I don't know. You could have the medical in there. Is there an isolation period between France and England or something? I don't know if there is. Is there?
I think he can do half of it in France.
Well,
And
wait,
then
because
something.
I know Lukaku had to, right? Because he was in Monaco or something.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Maybe you're right, but like I say, he's not going to play anywhere in this international break. So next year, Neto, possibly if he balls out. 40 million for Cho would be calm. I think it would. Just the market value doesn't matter. Ben White ain't worth 50 million. That's true. If you're selling outside of England, England tax isn't a thing. That's also true. Kazi, hello, bro.
Send him on loan.
Send him on.
That's the thing about the loan, though. It's who's going to take on those wages for him. That's the problem. That's the problem. So we'll see. I would ideally like a loan because I don't want this kid to leave Chelsea. I want him to play. I want him to become the future winger or forward for the team. But if he's not going to get any play time, look, it's been 3 games, right? I'm not trying to overreact, but let's get it right. It's been the Super Cup, didn't get a shout, didn't even get subbed in.
Super Cup,
he started the Super Cup. He did?
Yeah, remember, Oh, fuck me. He hasn't been subbed in.
You were going about, him and Ziyech, the link up. You know,
oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, true. He didn't have the
you
best
don't
game in the Super
propaganda?
Cup.
Jesus
but
Christ.
the second half, he didn't have the best game, but I think that's because Ziyech wasn't there. But that was the last time we saw him. He hasn't showed up on the pitch since. You know, like...
Slen's new person, Slen's? Never seen you before, but... Slen's talks, do people understand the concept of squad? I do understand the concept. We do understand the concept of squad. I do understand that, but if we just have it with just the attacking roles, So, and we know he's not going to play the central, so Lukaku's don't trouble him. So either side, you've got Mount and Havertz, right? Yep. So that's 2, You've got then Ziyech, because I probably think Ziyech is ahead of him now. And then you've got Pulisic probably as well, even though Pulisic has played trash
but you know what?
Few games. So you got 4. You got 4 already.
But you know what?
Sorry, Werner. Didn't even mention Werner too. 5. You got 5.
Here's the thing about Slen's his comment right there, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He says chose 1 injury away from starting it, in his opinion. Well, Pulisic was out with COVID last game, and he didn't even get subbed on. And that's his position, the left side of the attack. So I really like. I'm not saying that Cho isn't good. Like we're not. I don't think any of us have said here
Cho's gonna be great.
That Cho is bad or he doesn't deserve the game time. I think all of us are just starting to get worried now that Cho may not get the game time he deserves. And I really do think he should get some game time.
The thing was this, right? Remember at the end. I keep saying this. Remember at the end of last season, right? After the first leg against Real Madrid. Pulisic was ass. He was a bag of ass. Yeah?
Yeah, Pulisic wasn't that really great. Even against Crystal Palace, he wasn't that great.
Even he got on ahead of Cho in the final. Even though he'd be playing shit. To
be fair, I see why he did bring on Pulisic in that final. But
what I'm saying is, Will, is that Pulisic was in a rotten form, yeah? I know he had that chance, and it would have been a great goal, yeah? But up to that point, from that first leg of the semi-final against Real Madrid, he was shocking. He was poor. Yeah, we all.
Wait, you thought he was shocking in the first leg?
No, apart from the first leg against Real Madrid. After that, his performances were poor. Right? I mean,
no one I can't lie.
No one on this panel can say he played well after that first leg.
He played better than Cho.
No, but what I'm saying is, Cho. We didn't know that.
Chris, what does that mean?
Cho wasn't given a chance.
I'm just joking, all right?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Cho wasn't given a chance.
That's a cool celebration.
I don't even know what it's. I can't remember. I can't remember what his celebration is.
Does he just shoot a gun in the air? Like, is that what he does?
Sense. Pulisic gets. Do you know how much hate Pulisic gets by a good 30% of our fan base hate Pulisic. They hate him because. Oh, it's only the Odoi stands, actually. It's mainly the Odoi stands. But
you got the Odoi and the Pulisic stands take down.
The Werner stands don't really like him either. You've got another part of the fan base which don't like him because he's American.
I don't think
the Werner stands are that bad, though. The Werner stands are that bad.
They're not that bad.
This is my issue already with this fan base, what you've just said. Cho stands, Pulisic stands, Werner stands, cunt stands, all of them. Cunt stands.
This is some sort of civil war.
That's what they are. Yeah, they're all shitty.
It's because their player, you know.
Pulisic will come
I
good.
get it.
I promise
Pulisic
you.
is.
I'm gonna.
I hope.
I'm gonna say it now. He will come good. He will come good. I promise.
I hope so.
He's going to be
I
amazing
hope so
for us.
too.
My only I think this panel especially, and like Jester and everything like that, and Stephen Slens, it's not an agenda, but our criticism of Pulisic is we've seen he can go to a higher level. We've seen it. We've seen it, right? We've seen it. We've seen it. The back at the when he started to play a bit before he got the injury during his first season, the hat trick against Burnley, everything like that, and then after lockdown up until the FA Cup final, sensational, right? But we haven't seen it really. Glimmers, but not like consistency. And
Reece James stands are the best. If any of them are good, it's the Reece James stands. The Reece James stands are literally the nicest people I've seen. See
him in London. Any stands, hives, player FCs, you can all go fuck yourself.
To be fair, stands aren't the same as hives.
Yeah, you are all to me.
Means the same to me.
There'll be people in there that aren't like that, but there are people in those things that are cunts. Yeah? They are cunts.
Okay?
To be fair,
People think I'm
it's
a
all
Werner
about Chelsea
fan. I
FC.
defend him.
Chelsea FC.
to be fair though, I stand most of our players. To be fair, but it doesn't mean that.
No, I stand. I tell you what, I stand. If there's, I don't even want to say that word. The club.
Yeah,
that's what you should all be doing. You shouldn't be focusing on individual players. We're not NBA fans. Okay?
Yeah,
that's what NBA fans do. They do this and then follow to another team. Yeah. If anyone approaches you and goes, "Do you want to be in a hive?" Say no, because I'm a Chelsea FC.
Oh, you're reminding Andrew. So many friends I have that are just Russell Westbrook fans. Fucking idiots.
Right. Listen.
I'm joking. If you're watching, Dom, I'm joking.
Yeah, exactly. Go AM. He's
Oh,
gone.
Fuck.
Go AM. He's gone. Let it go. Let it go. Go AM, please. Thank you very much, Daniel. Yes.
Yeah. But if Joe goes to,
people are going to say to me, "Oh yeah, but what about Mendy?" I just like Mendy. I like Thiago Silva.
Having a favorite player
is
the same as
being a stan.
Yeah.
But having a favourite player, everyone has a favourite player.
what does Stan ever do to you?
You know what? You should. If you have a favorite, like people with favorite players, they always have to attack a different player though when they have like a favorite player though. Yeah. It's so
Because their
annoying.
player
Like, so
isn't
what about
playing
this
because
player?
of the other player. It's annoying.
Yeah, they always say, "What about this player?"
It's just,
I hate it.
Yeah. Well,
let's
before long.
Let's move on. Champions League group was drawn. Do you want to go through all the groups or just Chelsea's one? Or
Should we go through the English teams?
All right. Let's leave Chelsea for last.
Yeah.
So Group A, I wrote it down. Group A, hang on. What does this say? Andrew, as he stands down his pants over many stage. No way,
that
man.
what you
I'm hands-free,
down?
baby. I'm hands-free. Hands-free.
Oh.
So Man City actually got... no, I don't hate I don't hate Eminem's song, Stan. That's one of my favourite songs of all time. But yeah, Man City actually got a hard group stage for once. Since their early days. I know people are going to say they got Bayern Munich and everything, that's fine. So Man City drew PSG, and for about 12 hours yesterday, everyone thought, is Ronaldo, we'll move on to this later, but is Ronaldo going to be playing for Man City or PSG?
I want to talk about it.
Neither. RB Leipzig. Yeah. RB Leipzig could be tricky. Andre Silva. And then Club Brugge.
Can I say something about that group stage? Can I say something about a group? You know what? I was in a Twitter space, and this is how ridiculous and like mad this always sounds. And I said that to him. They said, "Oh, but this is what makes sense. Ronaldo going to Man City now. Like they want to see a Ronaldo versus Messi, PSG versus Man City. It's rigged. It's like the ball's hotter than the others. Like it's crazy. I still hear, and I heard it firsthand in the space. Like now those people in the mud. I want to come from because I remember a couple of them. And I just couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear that. Like, to be fair, it still goes on for like 10 years.
They did say that was a bit dodgy, though, that draw, because they did say, I'm not saying it was rigged.
Never.
But they did say according to our system. But they fucked up the draw and they said according to my system.
But like they say the ball is hotter than the other ball. That's mad. I would never think I'd hear that, and I did. So I can never believe something like that is rigged. They will never do it rigged. If they get caught doing it rigged, they're in so much trouble.
Well, I do know they run through it beforehand, obviously.
Mark Goldbridge. No, but it wouldn't surprise me.
No. So what about the group itself, Chris? What do you think?
Yeah, I think they get through Man City. You know what? I think they actually finished top of the group. Weirdly enough, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm just gonna put one of those mad things out there. They're gonna come top of the group. Well, people say because they got Messi and stuff, but Messi's Messi in the day. Yeah, he's a good player, but PSG, they ain't got a defense really, like a proper defense. So I recommend Man City first and PSG third.
I'll get
third. I mean second.
Yeah. I'll get Will's one after because we did a stream yesterday, so I pretty know.
Yeah, that's cool.
But let's get Marshall. Marshall, what did you make of the draw for Man City's group?
So yeah, that's a tough group, and let's get it right. There's 3 groups that stand out to me that are ones to watch. Man City being one of them. It's gonna be interesting, and actually, I'm gonna leave a comment on private chat, an idea that we should do for this channel. But Duke, it's gonna be an interesting group. I don't agree with Real Chris. I think PSG are gonna top that group. But it's not an easy group. Don't even sleep on Club Brugge. Club Brugge is a good club from Belgium. Did they finish top of their league? I don't know.
I don't care.
But they were in it last season too. I know no one cares. They were in it last season too, and they weren't that bad of a team. They really weren't that bad of a team. I think they were severely under the radar. But no, it's gonna be a tough group, and I don't know what Leipzig looks like without Nagelsmann. You hear the name and you think that's going to be a tough competition, but we'll see. Man City have their hands full. I'll say that much.
Yeah. Will, we were on a stream the same to chaos last night at the end, as always on First XI. But anything changed since last night?
Nah, I think PSG will top it and City will get second. I think it's going to be tight at times, but I have a weird feeling that Messi is going to rip Diaz to shreds. I think he's going to absolutely rip him to shreds. And I'm going to predict it. Messi hat-trick at the Etihad. Predict it now. Messi hat-trick. And yeah, PSG will win the group. Messi's the GOAT now, by the way. I'm not a Ronaldo fan anymore. Because fuck Ronaldo. He's at United now.
Oh, shut up.
Shut up.
Messi's my GOAT.
I've told you.
Messi went to a farmers league. Ronaldo decided to go back to the Prem.
No. You see what the easiest answer to give in this prolonged, never-ending argument? There is no GOAT because there's no consensus for it.
Yeah, it's subjective.
Yeah, I'll do this.
There is no GOAT because this is football, not a farm.
Perfect example, right? Who's the greatest sprinter of all time in your mind?
Usain Bolt?
Yeah, Usain
Chris?
Bolt.
I'd say me, but yeah, you can say Usain Bolt.
Jesus Christ.
I love this guy every day. Go on, Will. Who's the greatest sprinter of all time?
I only know one sprinter, that's Usain Bolt. So.
Exactly, Usain Bolt. People are going to go, well, it's not a team sport. Yeah, but you're only saying one player's the GOAT. We're not saying team. So that's why I said. And you know
what's that British guy? The smaller guy.
No. Not Linford Christie.
Yeah,
not Linford Christie. No.
Oh, it's about.
But I will say this: is there's so many. You could have so many people in the argument for GOAT. It depends what you're doing. Because you know what I say to people that say Messi is the GOAT.
Yeah. What do you say?
In Argentina, they don't consider him the GOAT. That's Maradona.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Slens, we're talking to you, Slens.
Jesse Owen, Jesse Owen. You know what? Jesse Owen's probably the only one, just because of the whole circumstance of how when he won the Olympics, going to Germany in that time, possibly. But if you think about it, it is Usain Bolt because of what he's done. But R9 is going to see R9 to go. Hassan, I knew you were going to say that. You're becoming too predictable now, Hassan. You really are.
Yeah, you need to switch it up. Dry content,
32 of you locked in. Thank you very much. We've got onto 1.2k subs. Hopefully we stay there. Can you push us over that, please? Trying to get more and more subs on here.
Yeah, let's show the channel some love, people.
Yeah, like and share the video. Links to Discord, Marshall's YouTube channel and Twitter in the description below. If you wish to donate, you can do. My guy Dan, there he is. Yeah, El Padrino. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. See you in London. Dino the goat. Yeah, he's my goat. Bakasan, of course, you would, Sammy, for the Mance. Steve Sidwell, once again, that's actually a new one. You get marks for that, Steve Sidwell. Hassan speaking facts. Now you are bantering. That's good. Of course he is.
No, you know what? Everyone knows who the real goat is. It's Jorginho.
Not many can do what Ronaldinho could do. Very true, very true. And like people will say Zidane or something like that. But
some people is Zidane because we can have a discussion
about that some other time because it just gets tedious. What are we discussing? Oh, the group stage. Will, did you finish? Let's move on.
Yeah.
The next group is Group B, and I'm starting to think about it now. That it might be more of the difficult group than even Group A.
Depends who you are.
It's up there. It's up there.
So, Atletico Madrid,
too.
Liverpool, Porto, and Milan. Now,
yeah, that's a tough one.
It's a tough
on
group.
paper, everyone's probably going to say Liverpool. Yeah. I just don't know about this Liverpool team. I'll probably find out a bit more about them tomorrow, because obviously we're playing them. Or today. Is it? No, it's still tomorrow. But I just don't know how, if they're not going to bring anyone else in, this squad is not strong enough to do a league campaign, in my opinion, and a Champions League campaign. So they'll choose one or the other. Atletico Madrid are going through some type of transition. They won the league in Spain. Still going through a bit. Milan are an unknown quantity, even though they've taken like half the Chelsea squad with them this season.
It's D Chelsea. It's D Tech Chelsea.
Porto are a dirty side, as we experienced in the quarterfinals.
Hell yeah, we did.
It might be harder than some people.
They gave us a game.
No, they did. It's true. They did give us a game.
It was actually one of the hardest teams. So.
Oh, Jesse, that's comment of the night. You deserve a clap.
Well, listen, that Group B it's gonna be a tough bitch of a group to get through. I'm not gonna lie. When you have to consider the fact that Porto got to the quarterfinals, AC Milan are coming into this group stage, coming in second to Scudetto, only losing to Inter by it was like what one or two games that it was decided towards the end of the season, and then you have Liverpool, who they have a full squad again, and who was the fourth one? Fuck, I just forgot it. The fourth, no, Porto. It was the big name.
Milan.
Not that one. Atletico Madrid, who they just won the league. Their own domestic league. So that is a fucking competitive group too, man. Like that's what I mean. Like this group, and then there's another group with another team that I totally fucking forgot. That is a tough group too. Then United group, yeah.
We're going to that.
Yeah, these are some tough groups. There's 3 tough groups in this group stage. It's gonna be a good Champions League if you ask me.
Very much so. Will?
I was thinking about it again. For me, out of all the group stage games, Atletico versus Liverpool is the one I'm looking forward to the most. I don't know why. I just think I like it when Klopp and Simeone go against each other. I think both squads put everything on the line. I feel like, I know with Man City, I'm not saying PSG, the players don't care about the clubs they're playing for, but I feel like there's a bit more pride up for grabs in Liverpool versus Atletico. So yeah, I can see Atletico getting points off of Liverpool, but I see Liverpool doing better against Milan and Porto than Atletico, if you get what I mean. So I think Liverpool will top the group, but just. I think just. And I think then it'll be Liverpool. I'm going to go Porto third and then Milan fourth. But I think it'll be close. Oh, we got a super chat. Shall I read it out?
Yes, please.
De Bruyne, Oscar, Salah, Willian, Mata Cuadrado, mistakes. Are you talking about in the past, like mistakes we've made?
Are you talking about we sold them and replaced them? So you're saying we sold De Bruyne and chose Oscar. We sold Salah.
We didn't really miss
sold Mata and chose Cuadrado.
No! Don't you dare! Don't you dare, Chris.
Matters Matters like a baller and everything, but like once he went to United, it wasn't really the Matter.
He was class for a few seasons, Chris. Though. I'm sorry.
No, he wasn't that brilliant.
He would have been if he stayed with us over that bum.
He was never serious at United.
Thank you, MDT, for donating, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we appreciate it, brother.
Don't put another super chat in, but if you can just put, do you mean like you're talking about replacing them, with that player? Is that what you're
Are you saying you're Marina out?
I don't even think she was in charge of it properly.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah,
she wasn't.
No, I don't think she was. That's what I mean.
That
was a little bit before her time, I believe.
Matter,
I'm just that group does intrigue me, the Liverpool one. I'm starting to think
it's a good one.
I'm starting to think it looks more tougher than it actually is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Only because of Liverpool's squad.
The atmosphere as well.
Big squad.
All the stadiums are intimidating to go to.
Yeah.
That's true. That is
Milan,
true.
that Milan team is an unknown quantity. Because remember the first leg against Man United last season?
Yeah.
I thought in the Europa League, I thought they were great.
Should have won. They got a goal disallowed.
But the second leg, they were ass. Total ass. So
Frank Kessie's going to have a masterclass in that group. I'm just saying.
I would love it. Can you imagine at Anfield? This is ultimate football fantasy wet dream. Tomorrow, to Bakayoko chips it in, and for Giroud to score a volley in the Klopp at the Klopp winner. Can you imagine that? I would never let.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daniel. What? No, Anfield is intimidating as a player to go away. I'm sorry.
It is.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Especially on a Champions League night.
Hang on. See one
And when they got a fan.
Oscar ain't a bum. Will you rate? Sorry.
Will
you rate
yeah.
Kimpembe, but think Oscar is a bum.
What's wrong with
Kimpembe wishes he had the talent Oscar had in his position. That bum, Kimpembe, is overrated.
Let's look at Kimpembe's trophy cabinet at the end of his career, and we'll see.
Using trophies, huh?
Hang on. You can't use just the trophy.
No, I'm not. Right? Andrew, wait a minute. Read the comment. What he said. Yeah, he said he wishes he was in his position. Yeah, I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
China?
I don't care. Why are we comparing Oscar to a centre back, man? Come on.
Yeah.
I'd expect Oscar to have more natural.
Chris,
talent.
what do you think of the group?
Who's the fourth team again? I know it's Porto
Milan.
Porto, Milan,
Atletico Madrid,
Atletico, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Right. You know what? I'm thinking Liverpool's gonna be first. They got a good team. They got their injuries back. No excuses for that team.
Even if they get injuries again, Chris, there's no excuse.
I'm trying to think.
Anyway.
I think maybe Milan second and Atletico third and Porto last.
Ooh. You
Thank
think
you
Milan
for the
second?
controversy.
Sorry?
We see a lot more of them this season because
Yeah, I think maybe they might do it this season.
Bless you, Chris.
I'm just.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
I just think it might be a surprise because that group is actually a hard group actually. Like, I think anything, you never know. Liverpool could come third. You never know that really, but I think they're going to take it out of each other.
That's what I'm saying. It's possible.
So,
we'll discuss that in a future episode.
I think that's going to be the most That's going to be the most watched group out of the Champions League because there's so many decent teams in there.
I think C1 London.
We'll discuss the group positions in the future.
You've got a major crush on Oscar. C1 London.
Yeah, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll discuss the positioning of the table in a future stream.
What I'm going to say is, how can you have a
Can I be heard
over Juan Mata?
Yeah,
you
I
can.
can hear you.
Okay.
Look at Juan Mata's beautiful face. He's a sexy motherfucker, right? You can't choose him over. You can't choose Oscar over him. It's a disgrace.
What's the United group, Andrew?
I would say Mata was what you just said.
Yeah, obviously I was being dramatic for
No, just okay.
Because I love him as a footballer,
For God's sake, you're saying.
Oh my God, C1 London.
What's the United group?
Oh, okay. MDT again. Oh, okay. You didn't have to. Okay, you didn't. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, MDT. Thank you.
We always choose the wrong young player over the right one. Okay. Let's go back to the original. Thank you again, MDT. That's a good tangent. We can discuss this and go back to the groups. Not a long discussion.
Okay,
So De
I see what
Bruyne,
he's saying.
De Bruyne over Oscar. I just think at the time Oscar was more experienced in the league, and he had been playing well. Salah over William. Salah. This is not the same Salah as you're seeing now. I think William was a good player back then.
Yeah.
Mata over Cuadrado. Now that I will never. It wasn't even over Cuadrado because we signed Cuadrado in 2015. Mata went in 2014.
It was over Oscar. Mata, it was Mata and Oscar.
Or some. But I will not. That's one thing I will not forgive Mourinho for if he did send off on it, because then he started using Mata at Man United, which didn't make any sense.
Oh, he does that for every player. He does it for every player.
Mata is the one. I just think there's context to all of those. De Bruyne and Salah were not the players they were. Possibly De Bruyne. Salah definitely.
De Bruyne would have made it.
De Bruyne could have been. We could have. Yeah, we could have. Yeah, De Bruyne could have been. Cuadrado was just a. I think Cuadrado was just a replacement for Schürrle, if I remember.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah,
that really annoyed me. Oh.
Yeah, Oscar. Fuck. Listen, I think Oscar did very well for us. He scored some beautiful goals. He played his part in winning the league and the League Cup that season. You can't
goal
say
of the season merchant. That's what I'm going to say.
Well, that's fine. He's got a brilliant goal.
I'm joking. That's a bit far.
He's got a brilliant goal against Juventus.
QPR,
turned Pirlo inside out for it. So
yeah, it was a good game.
Fantastic. So I will say that. Mata was clear of Oscar. Listen, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Mata was
clear of most players.
Mata is the closest thing. You guys probably you might have seen a video from me. I saw it in real life. Mata's the closest thing I can say Gianfranco Zola. Very close. Zola's still the god in my eyes. But the Mata was very close and was the player we've been crying out for years.
Oh, Andrew, you're going to make me cry.
You know what the beautiful part is? We robbed him off of Arsenal as well. We robbed him off of Arsenal as well.
Oh, and Andrew, Juan Mata,
yeah,
he was better than any version of Mesut Ozil. I'll fucking debate.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm sorry. That one season. 12,
no.
I don't know about that one.
No. If you say Mesut Ozil Arsenal, I won't argue with it. Mesut Ozil Real Madrid is a different animal.
I'd rather
have a different animal.
2010 World Cup.
I get you rather have Mata, but Ozil at Real Madrid, he was something else.
Yeah,
he could literally do everything.
Oh, he was something else.
Hassan, I totally agree. Hassan.
Of course, Bruno will never reach.
Yeah.
Bruno will never reach that Mata level. And
see you on London back at you again.
Never.
Will you rate the most polished version of Zouma?
He's not.
And he did a dance with Pogba and being babysitted by Marquinhos. He's overrated, and you will see the light.
I think he's a good defender. I haven't overrated him, have I? Oh, Jester.
There you go, Jester. Thank you very much, bro. Appreciate it. To clear up the GOAT comment for Prime, and you didn't have to. But thank you very much. I was alluding to men doing things with farm animals they shouldn't. Also, what is the time you have to wait to use the phrase "we're going to Ben Mendy that"? For God's sake, Ben Mendy that team.
Jeez,
it's trending right now. He's trending right now.
Jester. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jester.
If you had Benjamin Mendy on your fantasy team, you are now mudded.
Yeah,
no one would have him, surely. Oh, yeah.
Mata was different. Let's go back to the Champions League.
We need to do a stream just on one Mata. React to every goal.
We might do something. We're going to have to do something to get us through the international week. So we might come back to those things. Jester's just trash talking Texan. Honestly, trash talking Texan. So I never knew you could actually pick a Europa League group in the Champions League. And if we look at Manchester United's group, that's exactly what we've got.
The irony is amazing.
The irony is they got Villarreal. So football does this weird thing where they get, they got Villarreal. They got that's funny. They've got Atalanta, and I keep going on people about. They keep saying Atlanta. I've actually spelled Atlanta in what I've written down. Hang on. Can you see it? Hang on. Yeah, see? Atlanta there.
Oh, Andrew, you've got nice handwriting.
You're so funny. You do have nice handwriting, Andrew.
I haven't seen it. Oh,
Yep,
right.
save it, chat. Do not even try it with the young boys. I know what this sick chat is like sometimes, so don't try it. Yeah.
Oh man, I was just about to until you said something. But anyways, we
yeah.
move.
We move. Yes. So I even before Ronaldo signed, I'm expecting them to at least get 12 points. Okay. Wait, not 12 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 12. I'm expecting them to get over 12 points in this league. Sorry, in this group to go through top.
Minimum.
Does anyone else have any other? Do they think they're not going to get top? They might struggle.
They have to. They have to. If they can't beat Villarreal with Ronaldo in that team, then freaking Ali's on fraud watch. Ali is on mega fraud watch.
Especially with
We're
Ronaldo.
gonna go back to last season October Ali, like on the news every week, getting sacked. Is he getting sacked? Is he not getting sacked? It's gonna happen again. There's no way.
To me, they have to do really well in the Champions League as well, like past the group stage into like maybe semis and stuff, because that team, what Oli has, is actually really good. If they get Ronaldo, they got like a threat up front. They got like Sancho, they got Rashford, they got Martial, they got Greenwood, like all depth wise, and then they got Bruno who like gets goals and assists. Then they got Pogba. Like that team is actually, Van der Beek's on the bench, so I don't know where he's gonna play.
Van der Beek's on the bench.
Depth though, I'm saying it's in depth. They've got
they do have him, but it's like he doesn't
Fred
exist.
or McTominay or Matic before they go to Van der Beek.
What?
Sadly,
Isn't Jesse Lingard going to stay and come on in the Champions?
Yeah, they'd rather play Jesse Lingard over him.
Jesse Lingard's gonna come on and play some Dance Dance Revolution before he fucking does anything for that team. Jesus.
I'm sorry. Ollie's a clown. He's a clown. I saw Jesse Lingard warming up before Van der Beek. How?
You know what though? I said this earlier. If Ollie doesn't win the league, he should. It's a disgrace. You don't get. I'm sorry. Ronaldo might not be at it as much as he used to, but he got 30 goals. Was it in Serie A last year? 29 goals.
I thought it was 28. I don't remember.
Something like that. High up near 30. Yeah.
But yeah,
big number.
They've got Cavani as their third choice, arguably third choice striker. Are you taking the fucking piss? You're taking the piss.
I forgot about Cavani.
You got Rashford, Martial, Sancho as left winger options. You got Sancho and Greenwood as right winger options, and Dan James. If you really want to say
Dan James,
for fuck's sake.
You know what you must do. Listen, I'm not going to do dancing for people just because they've been PG, and I don't care if you're really PG and it's no filter chat.
You literally told them to suck your dick.
29 goals.
Oh, yeah,
C1 London.
C1, yeah, you did say that. You're not being PG at all, you cheeky bastard. For God's sake, Jester.
Thank fuck it wasn't Man City that got drawn.
I don't know why.
Arrested
Development. I like that. That's very funny. I do find those funny. Yeah. Okay. What the old? Yeah. I'm not going to do it because you haven't paid for it. Yeah, that group. Yeah, it
easy group for Manchester.
It should be easy. I think they'll top it. They should top it.
Atalanta should be stacked if they get second.
I don't even think he would get sacked. That's the problem.
No,
he won't. No, but
if he doesn't qualify again, he will get sacked.
No, I'm not about qualify. I'm on about second. That's embarrassing.
They did it.
As long as he qualifies.
But who? Like, there's no one to be respected.
To be fair, Chris, if they don't win the league and get to the semi-finals, the Champions League minimum, he should be sacked.
Listen,
I don't care if he gets sacked.
Atalanta are competitive teams. I'll give them that, but they should be able to beat both those teams.
I'm begging. I don't rate Zidane as highly as other people as a manager. I'm begging Poch gets sacked and then Zidane goes to PSG because I want United in the future to get Kounde because Kounde will rip that squad harmony.
Fuck you, Spurs fans, and your false idol.
Kounde will rip that nice squad harmony apart and he'd spread them all around Europe like a fucking man in a sperm donor ship, yeah? And he would bring in Ivan Perisic and Mandzukic in their 30s and then it would set them back 5 years. So
sidebar, I am going to purchase that Inter Milan home kit. The top, I'm going to purchase that.
What's with
Some
people
snakeskin
buying
Inter
into kit? I
Milan.
don't understand.
Back, I like the top.
It's a nice kit.
It's a
That's
really
Is
nice
it? I
one.
ain't seen it.
Well,
like
then
It's
you
like,
should before
like a
commenting.
snake
Why
print.
did people like it? You should look.
No, but everybody's saying we should like. Everybody's
It's
saying,
like-
"Oh, I'm getting into kit."
It's like a blue snakeskin. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really good. Not for me
Football
though.
Channel,
Well.
thank you for joining us. The latest Kounde news is that Kounde is in Paris. Okay, Chelsea are. I don't know if they're there physically. They're talking to him. He got permission to leave Sevilla to actually go because he said his head wasn't in there. They're trying to force the move through. It should get done by deadline day at the least. Also, the Saul Niguez news is that it's still on, and they're trying to conclude both deals as soon as possible. So that's the news on that one. The last group, then let's discuss the last group. So the last group's Group H. It was Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Thank you, Hassan, for that good update. Thank you. Just let him drink some water.
No, I don't like
I think-
Hassan. He's at
Thank
Andrew's
you,
house,
thank you,
like Tuchel
Mikel
was.
Essien, Branislav Ivanovic for getting
Yeah.
us a nice group.
Yeah, so let's go for it. Chelsea, obviously, Chelsea at pot 1, Juventus pot 2, Zenit St. Petersburg pot 3, and Malmo pot 4.
That almost sounds like a brand of milk. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, Swedish team, if anyone doesn't know their geography.
Ever
Swedish
heard of
team, Zenit St. Petersburg, obviously Russian team,
Yeah.
Juventus and Italy. So,
Can
go
Oh,
ahead,
go
Chris. No, go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, the last time we had Juventus in the group stage was 2013, right?
Yeah, 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, the
Yeah.
season after we won the Champions League,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, 2012, yeah.
I hope to God we don't actually finish third and go to Europa League on goal
We
difference
don't
or
have
whatever it
Shakhtar,
was.
don't worry. We don't have Shakhtar.
Don't
I
worry,
know,
yeah.
I know, but like having Inter after we won the Champions League, like it just seems way too much. Like all like the stars aligning, Chelsea winning Champions League, and it happened. I hope this doesn't happen because
No.
you know what? If we go to Europa League, we're going back to full cycle of like how we did it again.
Let me
We
just say
shouldn't, we
this. Let me
shouldn't.
just say this.
We have
We're a
Callum.
better listen, sorry. Di Matteo won the European Cup and always be thankful for that. And he goes down as a legend of this club. We're just better coached. Tuchel's just a better coach. And
Yeah, he's way better.
if we do go out, I will raise questions because there's no way we should be finishing third with a group with Zenit St. Petersburg and Malmo in it.
That Champions League
Yeah.
win was okay. I know Di Matteo won it, but for me it was Steve Holland who was behind that. I don't know if that's just.
I don't remember Steve Holland being there. If I got to be honest with you.
Swear he was the assistant.
No, I don't remember.
He was.
I think he. No, I don't. Listen,
I'm convinced he was.
Di Matteo, Eddie Newton. I don't remember Steve Holland actually being there. I could
Wait,
be wrong.
Let me have a look. Let me look.
But
It up.
I think I thought
Yeah, you
Steve
have
Holland
looked.
got like boosted up after Mourinho came back in 13. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
I need to check this. 2 seconds. Let me check.
Wow, just think when you joined this video or watching it, if you ever thought you'd hear when did Steve Holland start? He's actually gone. Oh my God, he's taking it so seriously. He's gone. Yeah, he'll be back.
I'm seeing Luke Khalifa on my wall, on my not wall, TV screen.
Oh my God! Good Lord, Chester man.
I look up to it and I see
America.
Khalifa.
Oh my God. We should be finishing first. Andrew Chris secretly does black magic. How you think Kepa was going to win penalty shootout? Chris's magic is real. Is that true?
I called he's going to play in shootout too. It's not about him winning it. I said he's going to do it, and I got told you get Chelsea relegated. So
Axie saw Di Matteo today. Thank you very much, Axie.
I don't think he did. I think it was just some tan guy with a bald head.
I hope definitely it's going to take over Chelsea, but there we go. Jester's on a roll today. Jester is on a roll today. Did you find out, Will?
It was Steve Holland, yeah.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Okay. Apparently, Zouma has a knee. Yeah, Zouma has a knee problem. He's been fit all pre-season and played in pre-season, but now he has a knee problem. Fuck you, you cheapskate West Ham cunts. There we go.
They want him on a loan, that's why.
Yeah, pieces
Cunt.
of shit.
Fuck
Honestly.
David Sullivan, that old
Yeah,
fucking
100 million
bin.
for Declan Rice, but you can't afford 25 when you got like over 100 million for finishing 6. You twisted cheap fucks.
Yeah, like West Ham's.
Yeah.
negotiating team.
Right.
But for the most part, I think we're gonna finish first in this group, guys.
Yeah.
I think there's no excuse. There's no excuse.
Yeah. Well, Juventus is going to be a little bit of a challenge, of course. But
Yeah,
you know,
but they don't have Ronaldo anymore. They don't have Ronaldo anymore. What, you scared about Dybala? Like, come on.
He's
Like,
a good
No,
player.
I'm scared. I'm
He's a
actually
good
not
player,
scared of him.
but-
I'm scared of Rabiot and Ramsey. And
Rabiot? What? Rabiot?
He's joking.
He's joking.
Oh,
As soon
okay,
as she
never
said
mind.
Ramsey,
All right, I was
knew
taking
he
you
was
seriously
joking.
for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
I
is a
should have
funny
realized when
guy.
you said Ramsey, you were joking.
Yeah. Do you know what West Ham are? They're the type of people to buy. You know what they are, West Ham? The type of people to buy a top, poke a hole in it, and then take it back, claiming the hole was already in it when they bought it. That's what these people are. Do you know what I mean? I saw Pulisic just for pre-season as well. Looked very different in person. They always do. People always do. I went to the terrace thing last week, right? And even seeing people on the screen that I've seen before look totally different in real life. It's uncanny. It's uncanny. I think Kounde. I don't think Kounde. I really am now starting to think the Kounde thing is not linked to Zouma. It's just a coincidence. But yeah, apparently Ronaldo was offered to Chelsea, but we turned it down.
Really?
Yeah, informally. It
Informally,
wasn't an official
yeah.
bid.
Yeah,
Well,
it was like, oh, you interested?
We don't really need another striker
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. But yeah, what did you think, Marshall? Did you say what you thought about the group entirely? Or?
No, I just think, well, I mean, I do want to say my thoughts about the group stages in general, but for the most part, I think we have all the tools and resources necessary to finish this group first place. Like, Juve is going to be our toughest matchup. I don't want to be disrespectful to Zenit or Mamba Juice.
Sure.
I don't know the name
Malmo.
of the fucking... Malmo, there we go.
What did you say? Mama's juice.
Mamba Juice.
Mama's
Oh,
juice.
my Lord.
But listen, they're not. There's levels to this, and they're just not at the Chelsea level. And I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think they're gonna really give Chelsea too much trouble. I think the B team can probably beat them, and I'm probably that might bite me in the ass, but I don't think it will. So I think it's really gonna be Juve, and it'll be Chelsea top in the group.
Football Channel. Saul deal is still on. They're still discussing it. My thing is the only thing holding this deal up is the obligation or option to buy. It's the only thing that's holding this deal up. Never was linked.
What do you think of the group?
Never has been linked with Zouma. Reported weeks ago, Marina is looking for another 0. Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Real crisp. Sorry, Will. What do you think of the group?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I had a feeling we'd get Juventus. I even messaged Prime. If he's in the chat, I messaged him before the things, and I thought I would get Juventus. And if we didn't, I wanted PSG because I wanted one of those blockbuster games.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with Juventus because we need to slap them around and give them an ass whipping. That's what I'm going to say because I have respect for Allegri. I actually admire him in a lot of ways of how he's played football with Juventus. I know a lot of people don't like the way he plays, but that's another story for another day. But that Juventus team is shocking. They've signed Locatelli, to be fair, and they're going to sign Moise Kean, who are good players, but they're not. I mean, Locatelli will be a great player. But Moise Kean is just a good player. I'm not scared of any of their players. Chiesa is... Oh, I'm not going to say, actually.
He's not. Is Moise Kean confirmed yet? I don't know if Moise Kean is confirmed, right?
I don't know if it's confirmed, but I think he's going to go there.
They've ruled out Aubameyang. Aubameyang's Fabrizio Romano's ruled out Aubameyang.
He's a touring boy, isn't he? And Allegri gave him his chance. So I think he'll go back. And the reason he left in the first place was just because Everton. He wouldn't have left if Everton didn't bring that monster bid of 40 million, which was a massive. He was 19 at the time. I think
they've wasted some money, haven't they?
Yeah, they're stupid with how they spend it. But yeah, we're gonna absolutely whoop them. And Zenit, I hate that club. I hope we violate them.
I'm thinking,
Malmo, I like Malmo, but we're gonna beat them as well. So yeah,
I'm thinking, would it be out of anyone's mind if I said, "Oh, thank you very much, Football Channel. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hope you subscribed." By the way, 33 logged in. Still, thank you very much. We do realise that other shows you're on, so we do really appreciate that. Like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. We're on 1.2k subs. We've got it on this screen, so we can go and get past it and go on and forth. And if you want to donate to the channel, you can, which you've seen MPT do. And links to Twitter, Discord, and Marshall's YouTube channel are in the description below. Turn on your notification bell as well for all, because then you'll see us even like 30 minutes ahead of schedule. Yeah, thank you very much, by the way. Is anybody ruling out the fact that I'm thinking we could do either a total of 16 or 14 points from this group?
Yeah.
18 points.
You think all 6?
I don't know about that. I think
Yeah.
15, 14. I mean, 16
I think our B
points.
team could beat Juventus.
Oh, I don't know about that either. I don't know about that either.
I think they can. Our B team pretty good because we've got technically B team.
Let's
we have a good team.
let's say we sign Kounde and Saul. Our backup pivot is Saul and Kovacic. That's way better than their pivot. We're gonna have Kounde, Kounde, Silva / Christensen, and we can still play Rudiger.
It's just not true, Sammy, is it? It's just not true. Yeah, go on.
Anyway, you can have Alonso as a backup, Odoi as a backup in right wing back, or Aspi, Saul, Kovacic, and then you can have Pulisic. I don't know. Is it Pulisic, Ziyech, and Werner? Maybe that could beat them.
Do you know if the Juventus one?
I guess.
Is the Juventus games, are they back to back? Do you know? Does anyone know? Or?
The Juventus games, no.
Yeah, they're back to back. The fixtures
No
idea.
It might be actually. I think no. We play Juventus second.
Oh, okay. So they'll be the.
We play Zenit first at home, then Juventus away. Then I think we play Malmo at home, Malmo away, Juventus at home, Zenit away.
Zenit away. Okay. So we could get.
Why am I getting called out?
I don't know. Well, you probably deserve
Sammy
it. But,
and Hassan.
Why?
Stop Chris abuse, all right? Only we
Stop the Chris abuse.
You're gonna, listen,
I have to put you back in your face, Hassan.
Can I be honest?
Don't
with
make me
you guys?
do it.
If you're abusing Chris, could you at least put a super chat in to do it? Thank you very much. That's what you can do, yeah. But yeah, is it a possibility you could have the group wrapped up before the Juventus second game?
Yeah,
Like we played.
It's possible. I think it's very possible. I think it's very possible with this group. I think we got another group like last season.
Sorry,
First
Andrew.
Oh, I have
the
no idea.
first Juventus game
is away. The first Juventus game is away. Yeah.
That might be a draw, you know.
I could see it being a draw. I could see there being a draw with Juventus, even both times. Who knows?
So then you're looking like 10 points.
Depends how seriously we take them.
Wait, we're
You're looking
drawn
at
to
10 points.
Juventus?
Still be. Well, I'm just saying. Listen. Okay, this is a
can't see
different
it.
event.
We're more like
This is a different Juventus.
honestly.
I understand it's different Juventus. I totally understand. But it could still cause us trouble when we go away.
Who's that manager, man? That's what I know.
We
I
are more
forgot.
likely,
Allegri.
in my opinion, we are more likely
Oh,
to
okay.
drop points Zenit away because that fucking away ground
Possibly.
is the
I guess.
nastiest. Is the nastiest place to go in Europe at top flight football. They fucking abuse the away players, and I'm not saying they're a racist club because I'm not going to brand a whole fan base racist because some idiots. But even without the racism, it is a fucking awful club to go to. They're ultra.
You just do what
Roman will
Hulk
stop
did.
him. Roman will stop him. He'll get in there. And
No,
he'll be
you know when
whatever
Hulk
you
smashed that banger.
halt in Russian means halt. Whatever.
Thank you, Football Channel. Appreciate that. 1201 something else.
Appreciate it, man.
We just need like Kai Havertz or Lukaku just do what like Hulk did, smash it top bins and just shut them all off. That was beautiful. That was
Oh, I want
Yeah.
Reece James to score against them.
something like that, like
We'll
a
see.
banger that
Yeah.
just shuts them up.
Yeah. But yeah, it's the only other group that stood out.
There is actually another group.
Go on, mate.
Go on, Chris.
What do you want to say?
Yeah, the Arsenal team. What about them? No European football.
Yeah.
How can anyone?
Let's
Do you know what? Listen at Chris's words. How can anyone abuse Chris? How? How can you
Terrible.
want him
It's
banned?
terrible. He's
He's
got
such
a
a
dog in
lovely
his
soul.
picture.
Easily, he has dog hair in his ears and doesn't hear half the things we say.
It's very
But
good.
anyways, we move.
I
Let's talk about
actually-
Ronaldo.
I actually like I like Group E only because it's Bayern, Barcelona, and Benfica, right? And I was hoping that when the fourth team came out, it'd be Besiktas because then all the teams would be Bs.
Mitchie.
No, I
Oh.
don't care about Mitchie. All the teams would be B, so it'd just be like B. But and then I thought, oh, come on, Bruges, because I know they'll say Club Bruges, but we can get Bruges in there. But stupid fucking chicken Kievs are in there. But I mean, I mean, the Inter Milan one could be interesting. It's the same sort of three, and then you add Who Shot the Sheriff in there.
Do you know what group actually intrigues me? The group with Inter, Real, Shakhtar. These motherfuckers draw each other every year. I'm convinced. I'm convinced.
Oh wow, that's true. They just drew each other
Yeah,
again, didn't they?
And then they got the Sheriff team in there. And that's it. Can we have let's have a little discussion about the group of life. I said United's was a Europa League group. This is a proper Europa League group, right? So Group G, you got Lille, the French champions. Then you got Sevilla. Then you got Salzburg, and then you've got Wolfsburg. I mean, does that not scream Europa League to you at all?
Leicester's pretty Europa
Guys,
League.
Can you do me a favour, Andrew? Can you Google Leicester's Europa League group, because it's fucking harder than that. I'm not joking.
Wait a minute.
I'm not even being sarcastic.
Can you bring up? Marshall, can you bring up the groups for the Europa League?
Sure. I'll just bring up the group.
Honestly, Leicester's group is actually hard in that league. I forgot who they got.
No, you didn't.
But they've got a hard group.
I haven't even seen this yet.
Burnley versus Newcastle. It's not that bad a sound, I tell you. I wouldn't watch that. It screams Champions League. Yeah, Leicester harder by far. Respect my German team, Wolfsburg. No, I will not respect Wolfsburg. They haven't done nothing to be respected for.
Why do Wolfsburg need to be respected?
Okay, let's have a look. This. Oh shit! Can we make it bigger? No.
Yeah, just scroll on it. Scroll.
Wait, I got it. Whatever.
Where's Leicester?
Come on.
Leicester have Spartak Moscow. They have Napoli and Liga Warsaw. Okay, maybe it's not as hard as I thought, but they have Napoli, which is
this freaking thing. I'm trying to make it bigger, guys. I'm sorry. I think this is the biggest I can make it.
I'm so glad they're not been Europa League in a while now, because that Europa League's so dead.
Yeah.
I don't know any other version just of that song. G looks scary.
Where is West Ham? Oh, here's West Ham.
G does look. Look at G.
G's got Celtic, so Real Betis, Fenerbahce. Is it Fenerbahce? No, it's not Fenerbahce. It's whatever that team is.
This group looks tough. Group E. Lazio, Lokomotiv Moscow, Olympic Marseille, and Galatasaray.
Oh, look at the Group B. The first three teams: Sociedad, Monaco, PSV.
Yeah.
Eindhoven. Yeah, wow.
But let's look at Group Group C. So it's Leicester,
Napoli, Leicester, Spartak,
Legia Warsaw should be fine.
Warsaw.
Spartak Moscow could be difficult, and then Napoli's the obvious one. I don't know actually. Do you know? I don't know actually. I think Leicester will easily finish top 2 in that group. Looking at that.
Oh, they should have been done. That's embarrassing.
I don't know. What group is more?
Hang on, let me answer this question. Football Channel, why has Kounde gone to Paris? Okay, so Kounde's gone to Paris. He asked to leave Sevilla's game because his head wasn't in it. He's gone to Paris, I believe, because he's been called up to the French squad. And he probably knows Chelsea are there because they did the Zouma medical there as well. So he's gone there to hopefully sign for Chelsea. So that's why he's there.
And it's his country.
But Andrew, what I mean is, if you look at, don't put yourself in Leicester's position. If you look at the 4 groups,
and he is French.
Sorry, the 4 teams in that group compared to the 4 teams in the other group. Leicester and Napoli, are they better than at least 2 of the teams in that? Are they? Would you say?
Yeah, they're better than Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
And Salzburg. Yeah.
Who's the other team?
Lille and Sevilla.
I'd argue Leicester are better than Lille.
Oh no, I'm not saying. I think if Leicester in the Champions League and they had Napoli, Lille, and Sevilla in their group, that would be quite a tough group. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Could we, guys? Can I ask you a question? Actually, who would you say is going to win the Europa League? Because I honestly think West Ham can win it. I honestly do think West Ham can win it.
Atletico Madrid.
No, do you know what? I'm sorry. I have to wait to see he drops in it.
Oh yeah, that's
true.
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
Wait to see he drops in it.
Imagine Chelsea drops into it. We'll win it.
No, Chris, don't speak that, please, into existence. Please, Chris.
It's not happening, Will. It's not happening. Don't worry.
Hey, Rapid is back in the Europa League. Look at that.
Who do you think is better, Kounde or Fofana?
Rapid team.
Do you know what? Actually,
very fast. Yeah, very fast.
I think Kounde just, but I rate Fofana highly. Shame he got injured.
Are you saying
Yeah.
Are you saying Olympic Lyon, Crofty?
Yeah.
No? Kounde. Whomever is the surprise team that drops. So Man U. Kounde for Daniel. Yeah, I think loads of Chelsea fans will say Kounde because obviously they're linked to him.
Did you sleep on your side?
Whoa!
What?
I didn't
Sorry
sleep
about
with
that.
nobody. I didn't sleep with nobody.
It's an ad.
What was
There we
that,
go.
guys?
It was
Okay,
a-
hang on, break. No,
For
bring.
a
Oh,
fucking
damn,
pillow.
sorry. Bring that
Oh
back,
wait,
bring
hold
that
on.
back,
All right,
bring it
hold
back,
on,
bring
hold
it
on,
back.
hold on. Working on it.
We'll bring it back.
Share screen.
You know what I just noticed?
Yada,
We showed
yada.
Europa League over the Champions League groups.
Yeah,
We're gonna
that's fine, 'cause-
real Chris. Read the private chat.
Okay.
But yeah, what do you want to look at? Do you need me to zoom
Okay,
in?
so hang on.
Pretty zoomed in.
You guys, do you think we're still signing Saul? We're in talks still. I don't know at this point. Didn't quite do it last time. Kounde is one of the best. React to League Cup. Why not react to the League Cup, please? Okay, so Monaco's group is for Prime. Monaco, PSV Eindhoven, Real Sociedad, and SC Strum. Yeah, it's a very difficult group. That for Monaco.
Yeah.
Very
Oh
difficult.
no, they didn't get into Champions League. Never mind, I forgot.
No, they got knocked out by Shakhtar in that game. Remember the away goals?
Yeah.
That's the first game where the away goals didn't count.
Mm-hmm.
Or they would have gone through.
Is
but yeah,
that going to happen now for this tournament where away goals aren't going to count for two or for yeah, whatever. They're going to count for more.
They're just not going to count. They're just not going to count.
It's going to be
period. They're
normal
not gonna
fucking
count for two.
goals.
Yeah. Rangers have got a tough one as well. Olympic Lyon, Spartak Prague, Brøndby. Lineup predictions for today. Maybe Fofana and Kounde are better defenders than Kounde, in my opinion. But Kounde best on the ball. Extra time now. Oh, yes. Yeah, the away goals will count after extra time. That's correct. But yeah, that's the... I wasn't planning to do the Europa League, but yeah, Europa League one. But yeah, I mean, so let's touch on... is it Aspie's birthday? I don't know, actually, if it's his birthday.
No, it's not Aspie's birthday. Surely
Random
not.
question, that was. Have you seen Kounde goal versus Barcelona last season? I have. Andrew, you're making a talk. I do apologise. I do
Okay.
apologise about it. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's discuss the thing that happened today, which was sensational.
Thing
So,
that blew up fucking Twitter.
blew up Twitter. Essentially, blew up the whole world. Ronaldo. Oh, it is Aspilicueta's birthday today. Thank you very much, Jester. 32? Is he 32?
Aspie's still young as... I don't know.
31 or 32. I believe he's 32. Thank you very much.
Chelsea
Jester.
tweeted
I do
about it.
appreciate that. Yeah, well, someone called Chris Wright did. Happy birthday. 2 Premier Leagues,
Happy
2
birthday, Dave.
Europa Leagues, 1 Champions League, 1 Super Cup, 1 FA Cup, 1 League Cup. Yeah, it's just the World Club. Against the World Club, it's the full set. He's already a legend anyway, but Ronaldo is the real GOAT. Yeah, so last night, or over the last few days, Man City had been linked to, I think from about Wednesday, when I think the Kane news dropped about him staying out there. 32. Thank you very much, Daniel. Thank you very much, Jester. 32. Best £7 million we've ever, one of the best £7 million we've ever spent at this club. So
What a bargain.
yeah, so about leading up to about even yesterday night, the rumour was that Ronaldo was leaving Juventus and Manchester City was his destination. Even as early as this morning, Man City was still being talked about. PSG weren't in there. And then something weird happened. I don't know what it was that made this happen, but Manchester United suddenly came in. And by about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe a bit later, 5:30, announcement, Ronaldo has re-signed for Manchester United, and he's even got his number 7 shirt back, apparently, as well. At United.
I was going to say.
What are we thinking the impact of Ronaldo is for the season and for United going forward in a transfer market? Marshall, what do you think?
Listen, this one for me is a game changer. It really is. I think for me, this one puts Manchester United in the title race now. I feel like Ronaldo, not only is he going to come in and score goals for them, he's also going to come in, bring the experience, bring the leadership. Because let's get it right. If there's anyone that's currently out there in the market that knows what Man United is all about, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The man trained under the best manager in English Premier League football history. You can arguably say that. He knows the Manchester United way. He knows all that. And listen, we were blowing smoke about how Lukaku is going to be top goal scorer and all that stuff, and he won MVP in the Serie A, and he did really well in Serie A. You can't have that argument for Lukaku and not have the same exact argument for Ronaldo. You can't. You just can't. It's just not. That's not fair. That's not how this works. Ronaldo was top goal scorer for Serie A. He's going to come into this United team, and he's going to do bits. Whether or not he follows Ole tactics or not, we'll wait and see what happens with that. I can see where Real Chris is coming from with his reasoning with that. But I really think that although I know Man U do have a bit of a issue with the midfield with Fred and all them, having a clinical striker like Ronaldo and a leader in that team like Ronaldo is gonna level them up, and I really think they're now in contention for the title now. So now it's a three team race, and we'll see what happens to Liverpool. I still think they're not going to even finish top 4.
Real Chris, same question.
Yeah, like to me, obviously the pensioner, he will get goals, of course, no doubt. Like, he's turning 37. He's probably gonna have like 2 years tops at United. Like, in all fairness to Ronaldo, he's had an incredible career. Like, he's lasted to this long and still going. You can't really think of too many to do that. Like, he's turning 37, and he still look like he has a body of a 23-year-old or whatever. Like, it's insane. So, in all fairness, I see him getting goals in Navy, but like, I don't know how many goals he get under United or how well he play under United, because they have Ole, and I actually don't rate him. I don't. He proved it in that Europa League final. He doesn't know what he's doing sometimes. He doesn't, and he seems clueless. But like, maybe Ronaldo could carry him to like an FA Cup or something. I don't know, like something like that. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, now they have 2 clinical strikers. I see the chat. Now they have 2 clinical strikers. They have played a diamond before. They can easily play 2 strikers.
If you watch Cavani at PSG, though, to be fair to Marshall, if you look at Cavani at PSG, he's never been like the most clinical of strikers. It's just his movement is unbelievable, and he's also more.
He's clinical at Napoli, though.
He's clinical to a decent level. I'm not saying he's a really good player. Don't get me wrong, but
he's a great player.
Ronaldo will score more goals than Cavani.
Cavani's here. Ronaldo's up here. Like, there's levels to this. Come on.
I'll also just remind. I've seen it a couple of times on Twitter. I hope it's ironic. I really do. But they used the signing of Ronaldo as a point of saying, "Yeah, but Cavani's getting older." And I think I hope it's ironic and they're joking. Cavani's younger than Ronaldo. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like,
don't name that person.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to. Do you think? So Will.
I don't think this is true. You're learning under Ronaldo. Come on, man.
What do you think? What do you think?
What about?
It does f up a lot of FPL teams.
Yeah, it really does. That's true. That's true.
Because people are going to be. I bet you it's the highest use of wildcard for going forward.
Possible.
Andrew, are you talking about Ronaldo specifically? Sorry.
Yeah, Ronaldo. What do you think of his impact on this season and Manchester United going forward? Because I think reportedly it's a 2-year deal worth $480,000 a week.
I don't think their attack's going to be as fluid with Ronaldo. I think but I think him and Greenwood are great striker options, and you got Cavani as well. I think.
Yeah.
I know everyone's saying Greenwood will learn off Ronaldo. I don't think they're similar. at all. I don't think Greenwood's the profile of player to learn off Ronaldo. I think Greenwood's an unbelievable talent who will just he'll be his own player. Ronaldo, at least have someone that can move in the box though now. They can have someone that's...
Yeah, go on. I have to ask you something after.
They have someone that can get on the end of crosses, although what I'm going to say is when Ronaldo sees a Wan-Bissaka cross, he's going to hand in a transfer request. He's going to be like, fuck it, I'm out. But on a real, he will get 20 goals in the Premier League, in my opinion.
Okay.
But he'll take penalties as well, so...
Yeah, okay. 20 goals, he'll probably get 20 goals. I say minimum 15, but... You really think Greenwood wouldn't benefit from having Ronaldo in the team?
No, he'll benefit on the mental side. He's a United fan.
Yeah, and the mental
up.
side.
Yeah,
and also the side of, like, he'll probably... Like, okay, I know they're not similar players at all. I get that. But, like, you really think, like, during training, Ronaldo's going to be like, hey, Mason, you need to kick ball like this. And Mason's just going to be like, listen, mate, I do my own thing. I'm gone. I'm listening to Jay-Z in the back. Like what do you think is going to happen?
No,
like,
but
he's going to learn off of him. He's going to rub off on him.
Mentally, fine. Yeah.
Hang on. Chalobah's staying. Football Channel is staying.
Yeah. But with Ronaldo, I think they also need a midfielder, though, to guarantee they win the title. But
I guarantee. I agree with that 100%.
That's what I'm coming on to, okay? They stated, Will, that all we've been hearing from Man United fans and even people close to them stated that they would have to sell to buy a midfielder, right? That's what even Terry Flores has said on the Football Terrace, speaking to the journalists. They've even said that, like Dean Jones.
They're probably going to try to sell Martial, though, don't you think?
But even if this was before getting Ronaldo in, his expense, because it's going to be 25 to 30 million euros as well. It's not just you're not getting him on a free. Do you know what I mean? You're spending 25 and 30 million euros to get him in. So
this is a massive PR move from the Glazers. I saw Indiana. He did a voice note on Twitter. He said he doesn't want Ronaldo back because it's just to get the Glazers more money. It's just to increase their stocks. It's just
I could see that.
It's a massive marketing.
It's a massive PR. It's PR.
And
I could definitely see that.
They now need a right back. United wanted Trippier before Ronaldo. That's not happening.
Not going to pay. Not going to be able to afford.
His wages are 480 grand a week. That bucks up their wage structure massively. You're going to have.
But that's for Ronaldo though. That's okay.
Do you think players care if it's Ronaldo?
Because literally Ronaldo.
Players
okay, can I say with Ronaldo though, like Ronaldo is actually understandable because he actually brings money to the club, like a lot of money.
Chris, I didn't
T-shirt sales, brand deals, everything.
I'm not saying it's understandable. It's not understandable on its own, but you've got to look. Their players.
Who's going to cry about it?
Their agents. Mino Raiola, if they want to, extend with Pogba.
Oh, Pogba, that's only one player though, and he might be on his way out.
But Chris, I don't believe this. Oh, it's Ronaldo. I'm not going to bother asking for more money when I go for a new contract. I don't believe that for stars. It's not.
Why?
It's not. Because I don't. First of all, it's Ronaldo at 36 to begin with, right?
Yeah.
We're already seeing there is a decline in Ronaldo. It's just fact. It comes with age, okay? Whether you are using it for the GOAT argument against Messi, that's your right to do so. There's already a decline in him, right? He's going to still score a lot of goals, but if you're like going into if you have a banging season, if you're like Bruno, right? For instance, Bruno, right? Bruno, yeah. Whatever you may think of him, whether you think he's a stat padder or not, he scores a shit ton of goals. Yeah, absolute shit ton of goals. Yeah, penalties are what? Penalties are part of football, by the way. If you're going in and oh no, I'm not going to go in and ask for 300 grand a week. Do you know what I mean? Because of Ronaldo's there. I don't think I should go in there. Do you honestly think that's going to happen, Chris? That they're going to go, well, Ronaldo's here, I'm not going to ask for the money I wanted. Do you think that's going to happen?
Their agents don't care.
It's not even the agent, Chris. Sorry, Will. Chris, do you think the players just go, oh, Ronaldo's here, I'm not going to ask for that money I wanted, I'm going to take a little bit back. Do you think they're going to do that, Chris?
I think maybe, maybe take it back a little bit. I think Pogba maybe will because obviously Raiola and Pogba's a big star. Maybe Bruno because Bruno gets numbers and everything, but I can't see too many you can read. Can you imagine Martial say, hey, I want 300 grand a week? The guy is a bum.
He's already under 200.
he has no right to even get the salary he's getting right now with the way he's freaking performing. You know, like I don't know. It's a fair
There's
question.
only two
but
players in
I
there
don't
you
think
can
it's
ask.
going to
That's
stop.
about
I
it.
don't
If
think
you
Ronaldo's
remember,
going to stop.
the only reason that Martial and Rashford are on these high wages is because Man United signed Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah,
And I'm
exactly.
not saying it's going to be the same,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is Alexis Sanchez came in on 500k a week, or near enough 500k a week.
Fuck them up.
And Rashford and Martial knew that, had Manchester United over a barrel because they were playing well at the time, and got the 250 a week contracts.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me that. Oh,
I only
it's
see
because
two players in
Ronaldo-
Navy.
They've got Phil Jones on fucking 100k. Where I can't believe
100K
that.
That's a
week.
joke.
100k a
Mata-
week.
But I remember
Massive feel on
Sanchez on 500k a week, and that did ruin him because Sanchez
got-
didn't even.
Mm.
He wasn't even a huge name.
I'm not one of the people that believes that David De Gea is completely finished yet. I think he's still a great goalkeeper. He's on 350k a week.
He deserves it because the amount of crap he backed up with it.
Dean Henderson's on over. Is it 150 or something?
Yeah, he's an overrated piece of crap as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
The Dean Henson, I can't argue, but De Gea, he actually does deserve it because he
Oh
stuck
yeah, he's a
around with
legend
United.
there, but Chris,
He stuck around and
he's
saved them
not
like
a
for many years.
350k a week player. He's not.
But he earned, to me, he earned his
That's
way
not how
up to it.
business
And
is run. That's not how.
No, but-
No.
United
If
especially
he went
run.
for-
no, but
Listen,
what are they
if
going
you-
to do? Take that wage away from him? You
They
can't do that.
should if they run well. They
Because
sell him. And
If
buy a better
if it's a
goalkeeper.
can I say if it's a contract and he earned that before, yeah, and that contract ends like 23 or something, they can't lower it no more. Yeah, they can
I'm
lower it
not
after the
saying that,
next
Chris, but
contract.
if they're a well-run club, they sell De Gea, who's a great goalkeeper still. Someone will
Yeah.
buy De Gea,
Alright.
and they should have gone for Donnarumma, who
Chris
basically got on half the wage.
Romero. Remember Romero, their third choice goalkeeper? Do you remember how
Mhm.
much
Yeah,
he was on?
I remember.
He was on
How much did he
80k. He was on 80k. 80k.
He never
a
saw
week.
the pitch.
Never saw the pitch.
He was a good keeper as well, unfortunately for.
I tell you what it is. I tell you what it is. I tell you what was funny to see this week when the Ronaldo to Man City news was up. Was all the Manchester United fans calling him a snake, stuff like that, and then
took
seeing
a
them
quick
delete their
180.
messages.
That took a quick
Yeah.
180.
Also, what's also funny, and we love him because we go on his channel and everything like that. Indiana has been most of the last couple of weeks going, thank you for Haaland. Haaland's gonna come.
He's distraught.
That's true.
Now with Ronaldo,
That's so
he knows
true.
Haaland, now with Ronaldo with a 2-year deal means Haaland is never coming.
That's
to-
so
Yeah,
true.
I-
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Now all of you fuckers saying like, "Oh, Haaland's gonna go to Man United."
That's why he
now.
didn't want him as
Haaland's
well.
gonna go to Man United. Well, now he's not. He's not. He's
He's
going
either
to
gonna
Bayern
come
or
to us or he's
Real.
gonna go to
City
fucking
now, City.
Bayern.
I
or Real
I don't think
Madrid.
he's coming to us either.
City
It's
probably
going,
too. No, but
We're not
I
paying
wanted to
him.
ask you guys. I wanted to ask you guys now. There's 4 days left to the window.
Yeah.
And first of all, onto the Andrew's comment. What was also really funny is that apparently some of these United fans are burning their Ronaldo kits, and now they're like, "Ah, shit! Oh
what have I
no!
done?
What have I done?"
Yeah.
They probably still have the
He was
lighter in their
like,
hand on
"Ronaldo
like
kit."
fifth Ronaldo kit. They're probably still doing it.
Now,
does
now
have
they were
a channel, he
they were
does
all
have a Ballon
Glazers
d'Or in
out.
the
They weren't
contract.
buying the kits, and
Yes.
now they're forced to
fair,
buy a new Ronaldo kit.
To be fair, that Martial comment, yeah, a lot of players have Ballon d'Or clauses in their contracts. We have players that do.
So I was going to ask you guys, with
Mm-hmm.
4 days left on the window, does this mean that we're seeing what potentially could be Man City capitulating right now with no striker?
I'm not ruling out a late move for Lautaro Martinez.
I'm not
signed into Blanco.
I'm not ruling out a late move for them for Vlahovic either.
Yeah.
If you're
Oh,
on team.
Dusan's out there.
Haaland is
it-
not going Man City.
The thing
Haaland
is, though,
not going Man City.
The thing is, I think that Ben Mendy thing could actually have a massive impact on that City team. Imagine your friend, your friend that you know is meant to be, is a massive part of that dressing room, and you find out that's got to do something. I don't think it will.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they'll fall off, but it could impact them.
I think it's the Pep announcing he's leaving 2023, 2 years in
Maybe,
advance.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
so, I don't understand that. I just don't understand
Yeah, that one's
as
a
well.
weird one.
That is so
Why
weird.
announce
Why
it
would you-
publicly?
Why would you announce it 2 years in advance.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. So now you could go, well, if you're a player, because I remember Sir Alex Ferguson doing it once in 2001. He said he was leaving at the end of the season, and that had a massive effect on United's team. They lost to Arsenal. They may have still lost to Arsenal because that was a fantastic Arsenal team. But I don't know whether how much of him announcing he was going to leave took an effect. If you're doing it 2 years out, why would you? If you're
do you think he's trying to put pressure on the board to try to get him like a striker? Because he still haven't gotten a striker.
I think it was. I think he said. I think he made I think he might have already made the decision to leave anyway. But I think with them not pursuing Harry Kane as well fully, may have just tipped him over the edge. But it's still so weird to announce it 2 years out, and we don't know how big of an effect it's going to have. I mean, yesterday, the sources said, or random sources said that they would accept bids for Raheem Sterling yesterday. You know, it's very strange. I mean, listen, City's issues are City's issues, but it's very strange this whole situation with Pep. It could be one that fundamentally does him, and he could even leave next summer. But are we? So we're saying United's in the title race with Ronaldo. I thought they were in the title race anyway.
They've got to win.
I thought they were going to be in the title race anyway.
No, I don't think so.
You know what? I'm in the mud with this Man United fifth now, because when Ronaldo, or if he does go to United, I said that
confirmed, Chris. He's been announced.
It's been confirmed.
It's
He's been announced and everything. Yeah.
I haven't been on Twitter properly, so what?
Yeah,
what is
United
it? Here we go.
Confirmed it. Yeah, United
It's
confirmed
here we
it.
go. Yeah, even United confirmed it. Yeah.
Oh crap! Okay, then I'm definitely in the mud, because there's no way they finish.
Chris, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I said that we'd finish third, and I don't think that'll happen now. So it's fine.
No, but like the context, the transfer window.
I think if we're looking at it now, because it's 4 days left, if City don't get a goal scorer in, Ronaldo going to United, I put United at second and City at third.
Andrew, do you know what I'm going to go?
I think I agree. I agree.
Any team with Paul Pogba, Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes,
Sancho,
Varane,
Greenwood, Cavani. I'll say Rashford.
Varane.
Fuck it. Varane,
back in training.
Luke Shaw, who apparently according to them is the best left back in the league. He's one of the best. Maguire,
Kounde.
who's come to leaps and bounds. De Gea, who's a proven winning goalkeeper in the Premier League. You have to win the league. For me, they should be favourites.
The problem is this Ronaldo, as we said, is a great PR signing.
Yeah,
they've got 4 days because they've got issues in that midfield. I don't care what anyone says.
They do.
Got issues in that midfield.
They've
got issues at right back. Okay, and possibly even maybe needing a fourth centre back. That might just be my ignorance because I can't think after Lindelof. Well, people are going to say Bailly, but Bailly's
crap.
They have Bailly.
But they still. I don't know if he knows his number one goalkeeper still. I don't know if he knows that, and that's great. I hope he doesn't sort out those problems. But, well, we should do, right? We should do. But I just think it's if any United fans really fall for it, and don't see this for what it is, then they're absolute idiots. But yeah, I put them a second.
I agree. Second place, and we're still going to finish first. I think I really do vouch for us to win this Premier League this season. But I don't know about you guys, but Ronaldo coming back to the EPL and going to Man United again, it actually gets me a lot more excited for the season.
Yeah,
like, we're gonna have bare competition like this. It's going to be a really competitive league this season. We got a healthy Liverpool. We got a Leicester that potentially could compete up there as well. We'll see what happens in Leicester. West Ham that's gotten better, and we'll see if their form continues throughout the season, because right now they're on fire. We have Man United, who now have a Ronaldo, which I know it is partially a PR move. I agree with you guys. But at the same time, goddamn, they really sealed the deal on the attack. Like, I think they have a good striker on their hands for 2 years. Like, they're good there until maybe they figure out another situation, or
he's a 20 goal player. Yeah.
Or Mason fills in those shoes. We have us, which we got Lukaku. We just won the Champions League. And then Man City, who were runner-ups, just won the Prem last season. Like, there's a very, very competitive Premier League. This title race just got a lot spicier, and I'm actually really excited now. And no one mentioned Arsenal because they're irrelevant now.
They're dead too.
They are.
Do you know what? I'm not saying United will win it, but they've got to. They've got to win it because Ole, I don't think, has it in him to win a.
Yeah, but Ole's trash.
Yeah, but Chris, what I'm saying is, on paper, they should be favourites, but you never know.
You can call him. Listen, you can call him on his decisions, right? And he's right to do so. He's proven that. So he needs to still learn. This, but you can't deny that he has improved them.
Yeah, he has. He's not an awful man.
You can't call him trash.
He's not trash.
Okay?
I will call him trash.
He's not a trash
not
manager.
trash.
Why? Okay. Why was Jose called a bad manager for United when he won Europa League?
Jose's
and all that
better
crap?
than him. We're not saying that. Jose's
people say Ole's done better and everything.
Why is that
he's a
used
good
in the
manager.
debate with us? Why is other people's
No,
opinions used in the debate
I'm
with
not.
us?
Okay, I'm just saying in general. People said, and
because they're idiots.
well, Ole's built a great team. Cool, he's built a great team with like 400+ million. Yes, he's built a great team, but what's he done with it?
No, I understand that, but he has brought stability to them. You can't deny he's brought stability to them. Ole's the first manager since Sir Alex Ferguson to get them back-to-back top 4 finishes. And you might go,
that's true.
Well,
yeah, I get
that. But this.
Chris, you also got to take into consideration the season before they finished 3rd, and they've improved last season by finishing 2nd. So you can't say Ole hasn't improved them. He has. I don't rate Ole. I think that Ole is going to be the kryptonite to this team, but at the end of the day, you gotta respect what he's done.
He's not a trash manager.
I actually don't need to respect what he's done because he ain't won a trophy.
No, you need to. You must.
I don't have to.
Or Ronaldo will kick
I
your
don't.
dog, unfortunately.
I can't respect a manager who has spent over 400 million, who's not even won a trophy for him yet. I can't respect it. I don't have to.
No,
but I get he's built a great team and he's done this and done that, but he's probably a really nice guy and all that, but he's just not done nothing with it.
Chris, I just don't think he's trash. I don't think he has it in him to win the league. I think he's
okay. He's bad for big clubs.
Yeah, okay, fair enough, fine.
Winning trophies.
But can I ask you a question? And it's a bit off, not really off topic. Would you rather have, if it came down to it, would you rather have Ole run your club or Arteta?
Ole.
But hang on, that's shit on shit, and I'd rather Ole, the other shit one.
I'm just saying.
Well, would you rather green shit or would you rather healthy brown shit?
Actually, here's another.
I'd rather healthy brown shit.
This is probably a better. Chris, do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer could do a better job at Arsenal than Arteta?
Yes. Because Ole, in all fairness, Ole does actually have experience. He's been a manager almost just as long as Pep Guardiola. He is trash because he's been a manager just as long as Pep Guardiola and done what?
But Chris, your logic was
in Cardiff.
Your logic.
Yeah, exactly. Got relegated.
Chris, your logic was with solely trophies. Arteta's won a trophy. What? Ole hasn't. So
I know, but he won against another unexperienced manager. In all fairness, but
okay, fair enough.
In all fairness, I think I was on. Jester was there. I was on Worldwide Chelsea, and I said, I might be on a few other things as well, that if Pep had won the Champions League, right, last season, and Ole had won the Europa League, I would have given Coach of the Year to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
I'd have given it
because I expect Pep to win the Champions League with that team. I don't expect Ole to win anything with that team. And listen, Ole still makes mistakes. Ole's in-game management. Doesn't
that say a lot about Ole? You don't expect him to win anything.
Ole's in-game management still needs to change. We all know that, and hopefully it doesn't change. I hope it doesn't change. But
I want him to stay.
Yeah, I want him to stay as well because I agree with you. I agree. Listen, I agree. He's a manager to take Manchester United so far, but not over the top.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like that.
But
You know
Andrew,
what?
do you know what though?
If my brother heard me say all this, he'd be getting really rattled right now.
Chris, not Chris.
How can
sorry.
he hear you in the west wing of your house? And he's in the
And-
east
No,
wing?
no,
Yeah.
he's not hearing that. I'm saying if he
Yeah.
did hear me, like,
They're
listen to
kind
the
of in a
stream.
sticky position though, because Ollie might not be the guy to win them a
Yeah.
league, but they can't sack him and get a Conte, because Conte will literally undo almost everything.
All the
that
work.
he's
Yeah,
built.
yeah. Forget
Yeah.
Greenwood. Forget Greenwood. He won't be starting a lot of games.
Yeah.
He's got Ronaldo and Cavani up there. He'll be asked. Yeah, he'll be asking. Yeah,
So they've got to be really careful of who they appoint next.
he'll
So they
bring in
could be
that.
back-
He'll
they
bring
could go
Moses
backwards.
back. He'll bring Moses back from wherever. he is,
They'll
like
bring
a
back
Moses
Zidane.
Costa.
Or they'll
It's
get
going to be
Zidane in the Prem.
Martial will get a revival under Conte.
Martial, yeah.
Martial,
Um,
Ronaldo up top.
Eric Bailly. Yeah. Does anyone else want to discuss anything?
Ollie's still
Anyone
I
in
think
the
we've
chat?
had. I think
Anyone
we've done
in the
enough
chat? You wanna-
discussing.
Is there something we haven't discussed that we should be discussing?
I think we touched.
Keep it
We touched
clean.
every single
Ooh,
I know
base.
it's a no filter show, but keep it. No
Can we,
Mendy, no Benjamin Mendy stuff. We are not discussing that whatsoever.
Can we talk about where Jorginho ranks
Big old titties.
in Chelsea history with midfielders? Because I've
boy.
seen a debate. And I've seen people vastly put him over players which he shouldn't be over. And I've seen the opposite, where there's been loads of
Will,
players. Yeah,
can we save that for
Fine.
international
Fine.
break?
We
I
could
feel
be here
like
for
that's a
another 30
video in
minutes.
itself. Yeah,
Okay,
we.
sure.
I think we
Oh,
can. We could make a whole stream on
okay.
that.
Okay. Right.
Lineup.
Let's discuss the lineup very
Lineup. You want me to
quickly.
do it? We want to do a quick
wanna do it,
lineup.
yeah.
Or
Yeah,
pull
do
it
you want
up?
to do?
I
a
think
quick
we should,
lineup
yeah.
then?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
Let me
let's
get
do a
it set
lineup
up.
then. So I think we might get a consensus on the lineup. That's all.
Because
I
we
think so
are
too.
we are in Saturday.
I think my
Ah.
opinions. It's match day, motherfuckers. But anyway,
Yeah.
I think my opinion's changed since Sunday on who to play actually, or Monday, whenever it was, or was it Wednesday? Oh, fuck, it was Wednesday, wasn't it? Fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
9-year contract. Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting it up
You will be
right,
very soon. See you in London. We won't be joking then.
right
Trust me.
now.
Couple
There we
years
go.
time. Okay. So.
Get out of your ad.
Yeah, I think we know the goalkeeper is going to be Mendy.
No.
Yeah.
And even you know
Okay.
what you can do. Yeah, Mendy. Let's put Mendy first. Yeah.
Not that Mendy, not that Mendy, not that Mendy,
No.
not that Mendy. This Mendy.
Here's Mendy. Okay, Mendy's in.
Oh,
hang
fucking
on.
damn it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Champions League
Mendy's
keeper
in. Okay.
of the year.
Oh wait, have you got the right formation?
Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. What are we thinking? 3-4-3 or
I'm thinking the
3-5-2?
Yeah, the three, whatever, three at the back.
3-4-3 3-5-2.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay.
Okay.
So left centre back. Are we? Anyone think differently than Rudiger?
Rudy.
It's probably going to be Rudiger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rudy's got to play, isn't he?
It's
Okay.
Rudiger, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Rudiger.
This one.
Yeah. Okay. In the middle, who are we thinking?
Danish Maldini.
Christensen. Chris, who are we thinking in the middle?
I want to say Thiago Silva, but he's had no sharpness, has he, or any really readiness for it. So you got to say probably AC.
Christensen don't deserve to be dropped either.
Okay. Marshall. what are you thinking?
I want to say Silva because I feel like the experience is the way to go here. And even with or without match sharpness, we've seen, Silva just drop into the lineup and be fine.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go Christensen because it makes sense.
I agree.
Is he?
It's the right one.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Look at that card.
Okay.
Wonderful.
The right centre back might be easy as well.
I'm thinking the birthday boy, Aspilicueta.
David,
Anyone
you
else
guys,
think anything different?
anyone disagree?
It's birthday
Thinking of
boy for me as well.
Reece James,
Aspie.
Cho at right wing back. Anyone thinking?
No,
There might be shot for Chalobah, but
We just call him Dave. We just
Yeah.
call him Dave. Happy
Okay, so
birthday. We just
right
call
wing
him
back.
Dave.
Are we all thinking Reece James?
Yeah.
Okay.
no Hudson-Odoi.
No.
No,
Yeah, it's probably going to be Reece James.
it's going on loan. to
Yeah,
Atalanta.
it's Reece James. After that performance against Arsenal, Yeah.
I'm telling you what, though, he can't leave that much space in behind.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
Yeah,
smart.
but and all. I go
No,
quickly into
Chris,
it. I
not-
think I think
Yeah.
we just pressed high up in the pitch anyway.
Okay,
Regardless.
this might be the
Yeah.
contentious one. Who are we thinking at one of the contentious? Who are we thinking at left wing back?
Who am I thinking? Who do I want?
No thinking.
Who do you want?
I want Chilwell, but it's going to be Alonso, isn't it?
Okay.
You think?
I don't know if it is going to be Alonso, to be
Chris,
honest.
who are you thinking?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Chilwell. We can't have Alonso against Salah. He will get ripped apart, left on that treadmill, running back. So no.
Yeah,
Either that,
I agree
either that,
with
he'll get
Chris.
sent off for 2 yellow cards or something.
Yeah.
I agree with Chris.
I'm
What do you
in
think,
favour
Andrew?
of Chilwell as well. Coming in.
All right.
That's fair.
I think it's going to be Chilwell. I think it's going to be Chilwell because don't we
I don't know if
have
he'll finish the
a
game.
Carabao Cup
think he'll
game
start.
very soon?
I hope it
Um,
will be Chilwell.
No, we got international break, didn't we? And then afterwards. Okay.
So
Are
after
we
the
all in
international
agreement?
break is
Just to get this
Carabao?
over with, it's Jorginho Kante.
It's
right?
the
Yeah.
award-winning duo. Yeah.
It's the best pivot in
Yes.
the game, right?
Yeah.
It's the
Best
best
of
pivot in the
world.
world.
You think? Yeah, Angola comes back. I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. What do you mean, Jorginho? Oh, shit. Here we go.
Yeah,
And then
Jorginho.
Kante.
Jorginho.
Okay.
N'Golo,
99.
N'Golo.
So
Look at that 99
up
card.
front, if we just get this sort, if you just put the Lukaku in the middle, Marshall.
Yeah, let's-
you
yeah,
just get
yeah,
that out
you're
of the way
right.
because that's obvious. Okay. So don't bother whether they played out or not or something. So who we got beside? So if we just go to the left hand side, it doesn't matter if they played it or not. Who have you got there playing?
Timo.
Yeah, Timo's. I reckon Timo's got to play on the left, and I think it'd be wise to maybe play him against the pool. They play a high line.
Marshall.
I think it's going to be Timo.
Agreed. Timo it is. because
We're
of the
all
high line.
agreeing.
So the next one.
Let's hope this Timo shows up. 93 Timo.
yeah.
Let's hope he shows
Okay,
up.
so the right hand side, and I know he probably won't play there, blah blah blah, whatever. I'm picking Mason Mount.
Yeah, I agree with you,
Start.
Andrew.
I think
I
I
agree
have
as
it.
well.
You
I
think
think I
Kai
have
Havertz? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think
I don't
Kai
think-
Havertz?
Go for it, yeah.
In all fairness, he can drop back a bit. He can do it. Yeah, but in all fairness, if Mason Mount plays, I understand that as well because Mason Mount actually does like run everywhere. He drops back. He presses a lot. But with Kai Havertz, I think with the attack of the flair with Lukaku and Lukaku can ping it to Kai Havertz. He can ping it to Timo. Kai Havertz can ping it to Timo. Like the creativity side of Kai Havertz is better than Mason Mount. Like I don't like try to compare like which one's better like that, but like. They're both good in their own way, like, and I think it'd be Kai Havertz. Navy. Hard choice though for Tuchel. It's gonna be a hard choice. It's gonna be a hard choice.
Yeah.
I just don't see Kai benching Mason.
Not
I really
yet.
don't. I think that Werner is so important to this game that he's gonna have to play. He's gonna be a staple in this lineup in Tuchel's eyes, I think. And it only leaves the right wing or the right forward position. And I think I don't think he's gonna drop Mason for Kai. I really don't. So I think Kai too, or Mason.
Yeah,
rather.
I think Mount. Yeah, I think Mount. So I think we agree with Mount.
Daniel, like a lot of those chances are created as well, like through corners and set pieces as well. Like,
Yeah,
last
I
season,
like this one.
Daniel,
I like that one.
I'm not saying like Mason Mount can't create. He can create, but like, and Mason Mount played a lot more minutes.
Listen, I know. Yeah, it's stupid. Don't fall for that, Johnny. Don't fall for that Johnny propaganda. Okay. If you want to look at current stats, look at big chances, and he's amazing on that. He's 7th in the league last season.
I'm kidding. I'm not
without a striker. So look at big chances. Yeah. Don't look at Johnny's propaganda. Okay.
And it's all about big chances and everything. And you said he creates more on Kai Havertz, and Kai Havertz didn't even play as much.
Oh,
as
I don't,
Mount
Jester. I agree with you, Jester. I don't think he's a nailed on start. I just think for this game, he is. I'd not start, but I just think there's more potential of him starting in this game than say Kai Havertz, just for the work, just for what he does. I know Kai Havertz has done that before. I just think we've seen more from Mount
Also,
in this
didn't-
league, obviously.
Last season, the second game, didn't Mason actually score against Liverpool too?
Yeah.
He did,
scored
right?
Away. He scored away, yeah.
Yeah. He
Later
scored
in the
away,
season.
so I think that also helps his argument.
I'm just thinking about it. I think he might drop a bit deeper to help the midfield out.
Mm-hmm.
Form
my
could be
three.
possible, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
Hey, what a sexy team.
Well, yes, and even the bench is going to be loaded tomorrow as well. So, imagine a
I'm
bench of
gonna laugh at Liverpool's
Havertz.
bench.
Imagine a bench of Havertz, Ziyech, Thiago Silva, Alonso, Chilwell, Kovacic, Chalobah or
Go.
something. You know. Who else?
He's gonna definitely play. I feel it.
Yeah. So
Kimi.
Right. Doing the subs bench. Mount Lukaku Havertz. It might still be Mount Lukaku Havertz. You could be right.
Maybe.
It could be.
Havertz
It
is
could
sneaky
be.
fast. Havertz is sneaky fast.
And also, you gotta
Christensen.
take
He
into
actually,
consideration
in
the
the
chemistry
Bundesliga-
with Lukaku.
Yeah.
He
Sneaky
actually
fast.
in the Bundesliga he actually recorded a faster all-time speed. Than
Yeah. So
Werner.
you could be right, guys. You could be right. I think most of us are just basing it off of the Highline game that Werner played against him.
I think Werner's
Mhm.
Werner with his acceleration. I think his acceleration is a bit quicker though than Havertz, but I think Havertz is very quick.
Mhm.
We go to Ronaldo. That's true. So that is our lineup. We think tomorrow or today even. What is going to be? Let's get back here. Havertz is fast. You're absolutely correct. And it might be that he does start there. But whatever it is, the squad is loaded at the moment. It's just.
I know.
And
Seriously.
We're actually lucky.
We should expect that. I think the term dropping should be removed. And it's more a
Rotating.
case of rotating.
Yeah.
So if you just remember that rotation is key this season, then your favourite player.
We're not Liverpool that just compete for one thing. We want to win it all.
Like,
Exactly.
but yeah, if you look
There
at
you go.
City do it, they rotate a lot too, and like they have
Exactly.
so many good ballers.
And it ruins
So-
people's fantasy points as well. By the way, fantasy, you've got to 11:30 this morning to make your changes or whatever. I've still got to do that. But yeah, hi Josh, coming right at the end. Thank you very much. See you, bro. It looks like he's on power saving. Have I missed it? Oh yeah, Havertz. You're right. Yeah, it's like you're right. You know it's like the airplane mode on phones. You're right. That's probably the cue for me to wrap up.
Wrap up, yeah.
Yeah.
2.5 hours. Wow.
Great stream, longest stream in a while.
Thank you very much for everyone who's been locked in. Who's maybe locked in all the way. Came again. It's all right, Josh. No problem, mate. You have come right at the end. I believe we're back tomorrow. For the review.
For a reaction. Yeah.
I don't know if Kai will be back with us. He may do. If we beat Liverpool and beat them well, you'll probably see Kai tomorrow. He won't want to hold it in. Should be back tomorrow. Probably going for CR7. Probably maybe 9, half 9. Let just everything dampen down a bit, and then we can have a good review. Probably get a few of you guys on for your
We'll
reactions
probably
as well.
do player ratings.
Yeah, player ratings we'll do tomorrow. Get you guys on as well for your reactions to that tomorrow or
predictions.
to this evening. And then, hold on to this, hopefully, victory tomorrow as long as possible before the international.
Josh.
Of course, it's Josh, CFC, at the buzzer. Come on, you Blues. Yes, last minute winner right in the cop end. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Last minute winner.
There you go.
Beautiful. Thank you, El Padrino. But thank you guys for locking in. You've got us over 1,200 subs. We do thank you for that.
Yeah.
Like I say, if you spread the word, let's get this cooking now. We're trying to get a good algorithm with YouTube. Let's get this cooking because we were 1,000 subs before most of the other channels and seem to have slowed up. So let's get this cooking. We're back. Share this video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Links to Discord, Twitter, Marshall's YouTube channel in the description below. Whenever you want to donate, like Josh has just done, you can do so. Super chat function. But like I said, thank you very much for locking in. 2.5 hours. I didn't think we'd go this long, but just kept rolling the conversation. So it's one of those good things. But like I say, we'll be back later today at some point tonight, probably 9 anywhere from 9 onwards. Turn your notification bell on. Very good there. And follow these guys on Twitter. Real Chris got a new Twitter handle, so follow that. It's not bagged at the end. It's just Real Chris 57.
Well, it does have bagged. It does say bagged. Bagged at 1K.
Is it bagged now? You put bagged on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I put bagged on it. Why not?
You son of a-
Bagged at 1K followers.
Yeah.
I might
Guys,
change it.
make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's get it to 40 likes. So we're close. So make sure you smash it before you leave.
Yeah. But like I say, if you do subscribe to us, we will be your friends for life. Kai's not here, so don't do drugs. Have a great weekend. It's bank holiday weekend in the UK, so enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Come on, Chelsea. Beat
Peace.
Liverpool. Subscribe to the channel and have a great day.